USPS, DHL, and FedEx all in one place. Need a secure mailbox with 24-hour access? From printing and small banners to custom gifts and sublimation, our in-house graphic designers brings your creative ideas to life. Postal Annex, your one-stop shop for shipping, printing, and small business solutions. We make business easy.
Hey, it's Danielle Mendoza. Welcome to Mendoza Ford, where car shopping is made easy. Excellent service, friendly staff, and a huge variety of both new and used cars, crossovers, trucks, and SUVs. At Mendoza Ford, our customer service is taken to the next level, and our inventory is too. We are your exclusive Rocky Ridge truck dealership in Acadiana and now offer aftermarket upgrades to elevate your driving experience. Shop Mendoza Ford in Maurice or check us out online at mendozaford.com, where we make selling cars personal.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Let our expert team craft a custom commercial that showcases what you do best. KVNTV, where your business shines. Contact us today to start your commercial journey. KVNTV, let's make something great together.
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check.
Welcome to the Ford Factory, where unbelievable supply meets unbeatable service. As a locally owned and operated business with over 15 years of experience, we provide quality products, expert advice, and professional installation at prices you'll love. Whether you're a builder, designer, or do-it-yourself homeowner, we have the perfect flooring solution for your next project. Our friendly staff is here to help you every step of the way, from in-home measurements to design and installation. Bring your home to life with the Ford Factory. Your project, our passion.
At Wave Installations, we bring your home or business to life with cutting-edge technology solutions. From seamless home automation to top-of-line security systems and robust networking, we tailor every installation to meet your unique needs. Elevate your space with premium audio, stunning landscape lighting, and motorized outdoor shades and screens, all controlled with ease. And with reliable Wi-Fi and smart surveillance, you can protect what matters most. Wave Installations, the experts in custom technology integration for your home or business.
Southern Classic Chicken is a North Louisiana favorite, famous for crispy chicken and that pepper on the side. And they kept it simple, fresh, and full of flavor. And now, for the first time, they're franchising. And guess what? Lafayette, the hub city, is the very first franchise location. I'm excited because I've heard great things about the chicken. And you know, one thing about people here in Southwest Louisiana, we love good food, and we understand that's what we can expect with Southern Classic Chicken.
When it comes to plumbing or water purification, trust the local experts at Judy Services in Broussard. From quick repairs to complete installations, we've proudly served Acadiana for years with fast, reliable, and affordable service. Whether you're dealing with leaks, water heaters, or need a new water softener, we've got the solutions to keep your home running smoothly. Our skilled technicians ensure every job is done right, all in time, and at a price you'll love. Call Judy Services today at 337-837-1760.
Since 1986, Acadiana Garage Doors has been the trusted name for garage doors in Lafayette and surrounding areas. For over 30 years, we've proudly served our community, delivering only the finest quality parts and expert craftsmanship in every phase of garage door selection and service. Our showrooms are designed to help you find the perfect garage door and hardware to complement your home. And with our unmatched expertise, we make sure you get exactly what you need. From installation to maintenance and repair, no one does it better.
Hi, I'm Shane Broussard with Hub City Ford. I would like to invite you all to a free test drive. For those of you who have purchased from me in the past, you know that I pride myself on customer service. And for those of you that I have not met yet, I look forward to extending my excellent customer service to you. I offer competitive pricing and a buying experience that's second to none. So come out and visit me and let me show you the Hub City way.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't settle for average. At Eagle Construction, we deliver world-class service with roofing, insulation, and even pest prevention that keeps your home safe and comfortable year-round. For over 12 years, the team at Eagle Construction has been trusted by homeowners across Acadiana. Call 437-303-8115 today or visit myeagleroofing.com. We are world-class service.
At Lafayette Christian Academy, we're more than a school. We're a family. From preschool to high school, we nurture your child's academic and spiritual growth with a Christ-centered education. Our students excel in the classroom, thrive on the field, and grow in faith every day. With a strong foundation in Christian values, LCA prepares students to lead, serve, and succeed. Join the LCA family, where excellence and faith meet.
I'm Ty with Acadiana Garage Doors. Do you have a back patio that you never use because it's just gross? Let us enclose that area with glass garage doors to add both valuable square footage and function to your home that can be used year-round. Call Acadiana Garage Doors today.
Our project at our home was a very large back patio, so adding the garage door allowed us to utilize a huge part of our house that we really weren't using before. The team from Acadiana Garage Doors had it done by the end of the day, and they're just awesome.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Let our expert team craft a custom commercial that showcases what you do best. KVNTV, where your business shines. Contact us today to start your commercial journey. KVNTV, let's make something great together.
In today's world, cybersecurity is essential. Is your company prepared? Vital Integrators is your trusted partner for tech and cybersecurity solutions. Whether you have an existing IT team needing expertise or want to fully outsource your tech and cybersecurity, we provide tailored solutions to fit your unique needs and budget. Don't leave your security to chance. Trust Vital Integrators to protect your business in an ever-changing digital world. Vital Integrators, your solution to a complex digital landscape.
At Comeaux Chiropractic, we treat you like family. With 2 convenient Acadiana locations, we blend gentle, traditional chiropractic care, massage therapy, and the latest technology to provide the best treatment for back pain, neck pain, headaches, and more. Our complete X-ray lab, advanced techniques, and expert staff ensure a therapeutic and seamless experience. Comeaux Chiropractic, your trusted partner in healing. Craving Chick-fil-A? Now we'll bring it to you. Our team prepares your favorites with care and delivers them right to your door. No matter where you are, your Chick-fil-A favorites are just a click away. Perfect for lunch, dinner, or anytime in between. Order now through our app or website. Chick-fil-A Delivery, bringing the goodness to you.
Night Nation, join us live from the KVNTV studio every Thursday night for Nightcast. Jay Miller, Hayden Lessard will break it all down. We'll talk about the highs, talk about the lows, and give you some insight that you can't get anywhere else. KVNTV Nightcast every Thursday night. Put it on your calendar.
When it comes to running your home or small business, you need a partner who does it all. At Postal Annex, we make shipping simple with UPS, USPS, DHL, and FedEx all in one place. Need a secure mailbox with 24-hour access? We've got you covered. From printing and small banners to custom gifts and sublimation, our in-house graphic designers brings your creative ideas to life. Postal Annex, your one-stop shop for shipping, printing, and small business solutions. We make business easy.
Hey, it's Danielle Mendoza. Welcome to Mendoza Ford, where car shopping is made easy. Excellent service, friendly staff, and a huge variety of both new and used cars, crossovers, trucks, and SUVs. At Mendoza Ford, our customer service is taken to the next level, and our inventory is too. We are your exclusive Rocky Ridge truck dealership in Acadiana and now offer aftermarket upgrades to elevate your driving experience. Shop Mendoza Ford in Maurice or check us out online at mendozaford.com, where we make selling cars personal.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Let our expert team craft a custom commercial that showcases what you do best. KVNTV, where your business shines. Contact us today to start your commercial journey. KVNTV, let's make something great together.
Welcome to the Ford Factory, where unbelievable supply meets unbeatable service. As a locally owned and operated business with over 15 years of experience, we provide quality products, expert advice, and professional installation at prices you'll love. Whether you're a builder, designer, or do-it-yourself homeowner, we have the perfect flooring solution for your next project. Our friendly staff is here to help you every step of the way, from in-home measurements to design and installation. Bring your home to life with the Ford Factory. Your project, our passion.
At Wave Installations, we bring your home or business to life with cutting-edge technology solutions. From seamless home automation to top-of-the-line security systems and robust networking, we tailor every installation to meet your unique needs. Elevate your space with premium audio, stunning landscape lighting, and motorized outdoor shades and screens, all controlled with ease. And with reliable Wi-Fi and smart surveillance, you can protect what matters most. Wave Installations, the experts in custom technology integration for your home or business.
Southern Classic Chicken is a North Louisiana favorite, famous for crispy chicken and that pepper on the side. And they kept it simple, fresh, and full of flavor. And now, for the first time, they're franchising. And guess what? Lafayette, the hub city, is the very first franchise location. I'm excited because I've heard great things about the chicken. And you know, one thing about people here in Southwest Louisiana, we love good food, and we understand that's what we can expect with Southern Classic Chicken.
When it comes to plumbing or water purification, trust the local experts at Judy Services in Broussard. From quick repairs to complete installations, we've proudly served Acadiana for years with fast, reliable, and affordable service. Whether you're dealing with leaks, water heaters, or need a new water softener, we've got the solutions to keep your home running smoothly. Our skilled technicians ensure every job is done right, all in time, and at a price you'll love. Call Judy Services today at 337-837-1760.
Since 1986, Acadiana Garage Doors has been the trusted name for garage doors in Lafayette and surrounding areas. For over 30 years, we've proudly served our community, delivering only the finest quality parts and expert craftsmanship in every phase of garage door selection and service. Our showrooms are designed to help you find the perfect garage door and hardware to complement your home. And with our unmatched expertise, we make sure you get exactly what you need. From installation to maintenance and repair, no one does it better.
Good evening and welcome to the KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford. Tonight we are at Knight Stadium as your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights begin play in the Select Division III playoffs against the Parkview Baptist Eagles. We are live on KVNTV from Lafayette to Lake Charles for tonight's Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford. I'm Brandon Comeaux, and alongside me is Diondi Lessard. Last time we spoke to you from the Mendoza Ford Game of the Week broadcast booth, LCA was taking on a different group of Eagles as the Knights avenged last season's loss in a thrilling last-second win over the North Louisiana powerhouse, Evangel Christian Academy. Tonight, the Knights take on another storied Eagles program as Parkview Baptist has won 5 state football championships with titles in 2001, 2007, 2010, 2012, and 2015. And, like Evangel, the Parkview Baptist Eagles have had some ups and downs over the last few seasons, but Parkview Baptist, seated at number 16 after finishing third in District 6-3A behind Madison Prep and University Lab, find themselves here tonight after easily disposing of the Darbone Woods Timberwolves during last week's first-round playoff action. We'll talk more about tonight's opponent in just a bit, but it's been 3 weeks since LCA beat Evangel, with the forced fumble heard round the high school football world as Draylon August and Luke Green not only stopped quarterback Pop Houston from scoring the game-winning touchdown in the final seconds, but also helped seal the game for LCA. Diondi, it seems like it's been forever since we've been up here calling a game together, but that win over Evangel, it's one that'll be remembered for a long time.
Yeah, that was one of the most exciting games I've ever been part of at LCA. We were talking about it before the broadcast. Me and Pastor Jay called the De La Salle game in New Orleans that time, and that was up till a couple weeks ago. That was our most exciting game that I've ever been involved in. And last week was just fantastic. This is what they talk about when they mean game of inches, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he was within inches of scoring the winning touchdown, and we were able to come up with that. But there were so many big plays by LCA that night, especially how our defense was able to hold Evangel's powerful offense to such a low score was a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah, only 22 points scored by the Eagles in that game. Now, because of Lake Arthur's forfeit the following week and the bye week LCA earned last week, well, it's been almost a month since the Knights took the field. While some point to a long layoff as a chance to get rusty, you didn't seem to mind the team getting the rest.
Yeah, I really didn't. You know, we've played such a brutal schedule and, you know, have several guys going both ways, and August Allen, a bunch of other kids going both ways. You know, when you're small 2A schools, that's what you have to do. You don't have, 100 kids on the sideline. And this was a good time to get these kids' bodies refreshed, get all the nicks and bumps to heal up. But I expect LCA to come out here very, very hungry. You can tell all season they just take one game at a time. And this team is on a mission, and the coaches have done a great job keeping their head into every game.
All right, now it's time to bring in the third member of our broadcast crew, Reagan Miller, as he caught up with LCA's coach Chop moments ago. Reagan.
Got to talk to Coach Chop before the game, and I always like to ask him, especially pregame, what does he want to see happen, or what was he think we need to see happen in order for LCA to get the win? And tonight he said we got to capitalize on first down when we're on offense, and on defense, he said third downs are going to be big. He wants to see the defense get off the field on third down, not let them extend drives, especially because week 5, their main quarterback, who's actually a baseball commit to Kentucky University, who he went down with a shoulder injury. He's still out, so they are heavily relying on a running back who has been running like crazy this season. So if they can get him off the field and not let him extend some of those drives, Coach Chop thinks we're going to be in a really good spot tonight.
Thank you so much, Reagan. And when we come back, we're going to talk more about that running back as we look at tonight's opponent, the Parkview Baptist Eagles, and we'll get Diondi's keys to victory, all when we get back to the KVNTV Game of the Week, airing from Lafayette to Lake Charles and across South Louisiana. The Knights and the Eagles, your KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford.
Since 1986, Acadiana Garage Doors has been the trusted name for garage doors in Lafayette and surrounding areas. For over 30 years, we've proudly served our community, delivering only the finest quality parts and expert craftsmanship in every phase of garage door selection and service. Our showrooms are designed to help you find the perfect garage door and hardware to complement your home. And with our unmatched expertise, we make sure you get exactly what you need. From installation to maintenance and repair, no one does it better.
Hi, I'm Shane Broussard with Hope City Ford. I would like to invite you all to a free test drive. For those of you who have purchased from me in the past, you know that I pride myself on customer service. And for those of you that I have not met yet, I look forward to extending my excellent customer service to you. I offer competitive pricing and a buying experience that's second to none. So come out and visit me and let me show you the Hub City way.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't settle for average. At Eagle Construction, we deliver world-class service with roofing, insulation, and even pest prevention that keeps your home safe and comfortable year-round. For over 12 years, the team at Eagle Construction has been trusted by homeowners across Acadiana. Call 437-303-8115 today or visit myeagleroofing.com. We are world-class service.
At Lafayette.
Welcome back to the KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford. Parkview Baptist comes into Knight Field on a bit of a roll as they've got a 3-game winning streak. It's taken them from a losing 3-5 record to a second-round appearance tonight.
Yeah, Parkview, they're a traditional Louisiana powerhouse in football and many other sports. And they have a tradition of winning over there in Baton Rouge. So when they show up tonight, they're going to bring their best. And they had a very big offensive performance last week from their running back and their offensive line play.
So tonight, you mentioned the running back. It's going to be a battle of two of the best sophomore running backs in the state. Caden Bellard, of course, totes the rock for the Knights. He recorded over 1,000 yards and counting in the season for LCA. But Marquise Franklin for the Eagles, he comes into the game on fire. In the Eagles' 42-28 first-round playoff win last week over Darbone Woods, Franklin ran for 380 yards and 6 touchdowns on 31 carries. And that was especially invaluable as the Eagles were without their starting quarterback, Logan Sorrell, who is done for the season, as well as 3 starting offensive linemen.
Yeah, so Franklin, he's a fantastic sophomore running back. He's rushed for 1,700 rushing yards and 25 touchdowns on the season. The Eagles offense total has rushed for 28, so they're a very run-heavy football team, and especially with their starting quarterback being out, I would look for them to really rely on that run game tonight. You know, Franklin, he has great vision, and his offensive line has done a really good job of opening up space for him to rush for almost 2,000 yards in a season. That's fantastic for them.
Absolutely.
A huge key for this LCA defense is to stop the run of the Eagles. Coach Kraft has put in a game plan to get that done, and this front seven for LCA, as you've seen all season, will be ready for that challenge. I know that 380 that he had last week, I guarantee you that was talked about all week by the coaches and the players. Like, hey, 380. He's gonna put 380 on you tonight if you don't get the job done, right?
Now let's look at the defensive side of the ball for Parkview Baptist. They have faced many prolific offenses this year. We've already mentioned University Lab and Madison Prep in their district, but they've also faced Iowa and Dunham. They've played better during the last 3 weeks, but they haven't faced an offense like this from LCA.
No, they definitely haven't. You know, they have a new defensive-minded head coach in Coach Ducote. He brings a very aggressive mindset. They run a 3-4, very hybrid-type scheme, and they want to bring pressure on you from multiple places. That's why you run that 3-4, because you don't quite know where the pressure is going to come from. And here the problem is they have a tall task tonight. They have to stop Bellard to have any shot, right? That's number 1 on their list. Then they have to keep this prolific wide receiver core in check. Tough task for them to do. Now, if I can stop Bellard, I can stop August and Allen and those guys. Now I got to stop Walker. Pick your poison. One of them's probably going to get you.
Yeah, LCA just has so many weapons, and these weapons, you talk about a kid like Bellard who's just gotten better and better as the season has gone along, only being a sophomore coming into this year, just getting better and better to go along with all the weapons that have just continued to mature throughout the season for the Knights. All right, so Diondi, give us your keys to an LCA victory over Parkview Baptist tonight.
Number 1, every week, you hear me say it every time because it's one of the most important things in football, win the turnover battle every single time. Number 2, stop the Eagles' run. Have to do that. If you don't stop them from running the ball, you're going to struggle. And number 3, be aggressive, and I want to see LCA take the top off this defense. get Allen, August down the field, and Lede and Babineau, get them out in space and just let them kind of go off. I think we can do that tonight against this defense.
Now, you just saw Parkview Baptist take the field, waiting for the LCA Knights to take the field as well. Now, it's not that we're looking past this game, but when you get into the playoffs, you know, us, not the players, we look at the brackets. So tonight, we're going to keep tabs on the other game that we're paired up with. That's Bunkie and Catholic New Iberia. That's a very interesting matchup. That's an 8-9 matchup being played in Bunkie. And, you know, from our guy Hayden Lessard, who does a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff here on the Game of the Week broadcast, but who you see on Nightcast, he's been to Bunkie. They have an amazing fan base over there. They pack their stadium. They're going to make it a very hostile place for Catholic New Iberia to go into tonight.
Yeah, that should be a really, really good game tonight. We actually have it kind of pulled. Hayden's got it pulled up, ready to go when that one starts broadcast, so we keep track of it because that's who we play next week. Like, you know, of course, you know, the players, they're focused,
tonight,
take care of business. But guess what? Broadcast-wise, we don't have to do that.
Exactly.
We get to play around with everything. We can look at the brackets and dream about it and see where, who, and what. So that's going to be fun tonight to kind of hopefully watch LCA handle this game and then get to see who we take on next week.
And look, as we're waiting for the Knights to take the field, you know, let's talk about the rest of the district and the fact that, you know, Welsh moved on after they beat Lake Arthur last week. But then you got two really big games featuring Notre Dame taking on De La Salle, a De La Salle team who was seeded 18th, but who some people think might spoil some seasons, including Notre Dame tonight. And then you got LRCH, and we'll talk more about that in a little bit. They're taking on a very game squad tonight as well. But here you go, the LCA Knights football team getting ready to take the field.
I tell you what, that's got to be one of the most fantastic entrances.
Oh, yeah. It is an absolutely beautiful night for football here at Knight Field, here in Lafayette. LCA getting a chance to play here for the first time in the playoffs after last week's bye. Seems like it's been forever since we've been up here in the broadcast booth. But yeah, I was mentioning LRCA. They tonight have a tough opponent as well. As a matter of fact, Hayden, who is it again that LRCH is playing tonight? Amite. They're playing Amite. Now they get to host Amite, but Amite is a team that has been a traditional power as well. So that's going to be a very tough matchup for them. There you go, Devontae Smith. I actually called one of his games years ago when they played down in Kaplan. He, of course, went on to Alabama. He won the Heisman Trophy there, and just an amazing player. But the Amita Warriors, that's going to be a tough contest. You know, it could be a night where you get the rest of the district getting knocked out.
Yeah, if they don't show up ready to play, I know Notre Dame, their quarterback is still out.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a tough ask for them. Now, they're a very run-heavy team, so, you know, you can, when you're a very run-heavy team, you can survive. You're not having your quarterback, but you'd much rather have them than not. Well, so they got to show up ready to play tonight against De La Salle. I mean, those guys play over there in New Orleans, so that's like, you know, they play some rough teams over there, very good teams. So they're going to be ready to play.
So again, speaking of quarterbacks being out, you see number 5 there, Logan Sorrell. He's out for Parkview Baptist for the rest of the season. The coin toss happening.
Yeah, and I heard he's a signee for LSU. So
Parkview Baptist won the toss, and they're going to receive, so they're going to put their offense out on the field first.
Smart call. Don't get behind the numbers. They don't want to put it in Braylon Walker's hands to start.
And there you see number 4, not on your screen right now. I was actually looking at him, but number 4, one of the captains for Parkview Baptist. He's only a sophomore again, but I read a feature article on him where they're talking about his leadership skills, that only being a sophomore, being out there as a leader, this is a kid that's really going to terrorize high school football over the next couple of years.
Definitely.
So we're going to go ahead and take our break. Your KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford. We'll be right back.
At Lafayette Christian Academy, we're more than a school. We're a family. From preschool to high school, we nurture your child's academic and spiritual growth with a Christ-centered education. Our students excel in the classroom, thrive on the field, and grow in faith every day. With a strong foundation in Christian values, LCA prepares students to lead, serve, and succeed. Join the LCA family, where excellence and faith meet.
I'm Ty with Acadiana Garage Doors. Do you have a back patio that you never use because it's just gross? Let us enclose that area with glass garage doors to add both valuable square footage and function to your home that can be used year-round. Call Acadiana Garage Doors today.
Our project at our home was a very large back patio, so adding the garage door allowed us to utilize a huge part of our house that we really weren't using before. The team from Acadiana Garage Doors had it done by the end of the day, and they're just awesome.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Let our expert team craft a custom commercial that showcases what you do best. KVNTV, where your business shines. Contact us today to start your commercial journey. KVNTV, let's make something great together.
And
I thank you for my friend, Pastor Jay. I pray that as he continues to lead, that you bless this great campus.
welcome back here to the KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford, as we're about ready for the national anthem as the prayer wraps up. Josh Myers, our stadium announcer, handling the honors of delivering your national anthem. For LCA tonight, it's about getting back to the dome, and the team that stands in their way is Parkview Baptist. Team that comes in with 5 state championships to their name. They are the number 16 seed, LCA, the number 1 seed. Who? Yes, with 4, LCA, you're right, absolutely. Yeah.
Had a 7-year run.
Mm-hmm.
Last year was the first year we did not make it to the dome.
The last season that the Knights won a championship, state championship, was in 2020. LCA hoping to end that short drought this season. Jude Fairchild on to kick for the Knights as Parkview Baptist again won the coin toss and elected to receive.
Yeah, here we go. Playoff football at LCA.
Fairchild with the kick. Going to send the returner back inside the 5-yard line. The returner taking it out past the 15, trying to get to the 20, will not do so as the special teams for LCA bringing him down at the 16.
Yeah, good job that was number 45 who kind of broke down Tristan Alexander and made the runner make a cut. And then Caden Paul, the shore tackler, does a great job staying in his lane and bringing the running back down. Good kick by Fairchild, too, man.
7 Domingue on the return there for the Eagles. Gets it out to about the 17-yard line, and that's where Parkview Baptist will take over.
Yeah, and we expect to see a heavy dose of number 4 in the backfield for Parkview. That front 7 for LCA needs to do a great job shutting him down.
And he gets the ball on the first play of the game for the offense. Able to push it out past the 20-yard line, about 4 yards on the play. Brought down by Jamison Marzell.
Yeah, good job right here by that offense. Gave him a little bubble to get into. Marzell's got to kind of feel that harder. He kind of got into the hole and stopped his feet. He's got to keep those feet moving and drive on the running back.
Marquise Franklin, over 1,700 rushing yards on the season for the Eagles. Wildcat formation here as the player able to take it out to the 28-yard line. Jaden Arsenault on the tackle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure LCA messed up, was out of alignment. You'll see when they switch sides, LCA doesn't move. The linemen have to shift, but the linebackers got to tell them.
And that was Franklin once again on the carry as he's got 8 yards on 2 carries.
He runs very, very hard as a running back, too.
3rd and 2. There's the gift to Franklin up the gut once again. He's got the first down. He continues to push the pile as he's able to get 4 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Yeah, that offensive line's doing a really nice job. LCA's defensive front needs to stiffen up.
You know, we mentioned last week there were 3 starting offensive linemen out for the Eagles. They've had their injury woes, but looking good in the early goings.
Oh, it's a tackle moving over. All right.
He moves over to like a tight end position. Rogers keeps it, and he is brought down in the backfield for a loss of 1. Grayson Rogers on that carry.
Yeah, you're not going to trick Jaden Arsenault out there. You know, they kind of bring a tackle, move him over. You'll see him. And then Arsenault says, no, I don't think so. Good tackle by the outside linebackers and the safety.
It was interesting because no, it's okay. It was interesting because they brought that tackle over and brought it, and then they ran the opposite direction.
Yeah, they're just trying to mess up your eyes.
Man goes into motion for the Eagles. Quarterback keeps it option, pitches out to his running back, and he is brought down at the 25. That's another loss on the play. They're going to call it a loss of 2, brings up 3rd and 13.
Yeah, good job by the defense. Everybody's doing their job. You can see that's Luke Green right here makes the runner turn back inside. First off, good job by Adams. He makes the quarterback pitch the ball quick. Green makes him cut up inside, and the fields come back under in the lane.
That was 7 Domingue on the carry. 3rd and 13 for the Eagles. Domingue goes into motion. Quarterback back to pass. He's going to throw it over the middle. His man has room to run. That's Domingue. Out past the 35, down to about the 37. Still not enough, though, for a first down.
Yeah, Draylon August and Davian Baptiste do a good job. I think he came from the tight end spot. Yep. He was a tight end, stand-up tight end. And he just kind of got lost in the middle.
Parkview going to go for it here. It's 4th and 2.
They're going to try to draw him. Yep, he's hard counting them.
4th and 2 for the Eagles.
Although it is playoff football, you know, and you know you don't want to put it back in the LCA offensive hand. He's looking at the clock. He's gonna call it. He's gonna use up all the time because he wants all the time to be gone. He wants to be his time of possession to be more than LCA's.
So timeout taken by Parkview Baptist. We will take it here with them. Your KVNTV Game of the Week driven by Mendoza Ford. 4th and 2 when we come back. And welcome back to Knight Field, 4th and 2 for the Parkview Baptist Eagles. They just put the offense out before the break, but ended up taking a timeout after not being able to get the Knights defense to jump. So we'll see if they send the punt team out there or if they go for it on offense.
And look, it's playoff football, so like this is win or go home. So like if Coach Ducote decides to let's go for it, why not?
And let's be honest, the Eagles are going to have to make some big plays that are not expected to go their way to be able to have a chance in this game tonight. So they've got their backup punter in the game right now, John Stansel.
Yeah, because that quarterback is their punter also.
Stansel with the kick, not a good one. And it kind of dies at the 43-yard line, and that's where LCA's offense will take over on its own side of the 50.
Yeah, good defensive stop. And here's the thing I've noticed about that first drive. They give the ball to number 4. Number 4, they're getting first downs, and all of a sudden they stop giving the ball to number 4. What happens? Negative yards, punt.
19 yards on the punt for the Eagles. So LCA going to take over at their own 44-yard line. Great field position.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want if you're LCA, is to short field, man. You can kind of, the whole playbook's open. Let's see what we're going to do. You might see something special here on the first play.
Going to give it to Bellard. There's something special right there. Going to go back to Bellard. Makes a man miss, but all that pitching
a little
and
too
catching,
much maybe.
It ends up with a no gain.
Yeah.
As you'll see here on the replay.
It takes too much. It just takes a little too much time. And 22 does a great job, doesn't get fooled, sticks with the running back. Good job by Parkview.
All right, 2nd and 10 for the Knights. Now they're going to keep it as Walker makes a man miss on the inside, out past the 50, and he's still pushing. He is close to that first down. Looks like they're going to mark him just short by a couple, so it'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, great job by that offensive line. They really did a good job blocking up front. Gave Walker plenty of room, and of course, he does not need much space.
Tight formation here, shotgun for the Knights, and they draw the Parkview Baptist Eagles off sides. That'll be a free first down for the Knights.
Man, that's the nose guard over the center. Watch the football. The ball doesn't move. Nobody moves. He just moves on sound.
Well, number 20 was the one that made the hit on defense and jumped off. That was Noah Burrell. Yeah.
He's a running back on offense.
There you go. That's the ball by the Knights. He's out past the 35 to the 30, out past the 20-yard line and brought down inside the red zone. That was Braden Allen.
Nice play here. That's a pass play because it was a shovel pass. Bellard and Walker start running to the right, and Allen comes underneath and just do a little shovel pass to him. Big play by LCA.
Yards. Yep, 24 yards on the catch. Man goes into motion. Walker makes his defender miss. He has a lot of room to run. Out past the 15. Makes a man miss. Inside the 10, brought down at the 8-yard line. LCA close to another first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, watch Torrey Landry on the end right here. Big number 71 just puts his guy on the ground and then lays on him. Great job by Walker and Caden Leday with the block to spring him for even more yards.
Walker's so tough to bring down as it brings up 2nd and 1. Man goes into motion. That's Leday. They give it to Bellard. Bellard able to pick up that first down. It'll set up 1st and goal for the Knights.
Yeah, good run by Bellard. There really wasn't anything there, but he made sure he fell forward for a couple yards. Looks like he got hit from the backside initially. Number 23 was really pushing through there.
So 1st and goal for LCA.
If he does that on a read play, he's going to be in a bind.
Ball marked at the 7.
They got the heavy package in, Wyatt Whitney and Braxton Gary. And now we got, look, watch Draylon August, number 4 at the top. He's one-on-one coverage.
There's the give to Bellard. He's got a hold. He's running right through, and did he make it to the end zone? Touchdown, Knights.
Great job by that offensive line and a hard-fought run by Bellard. Braxton Gary with a big block. Torrey Landry is just mauling people out there.
That's like a pancake with extra syrup by Landry right there.
You know, I talk to him all the time, and he's such the nicest kid.
I know.
But good Lord, when you put him between those lines, he is a monster on that field.
He really is. I mean, and he
plays with a meanness.
He does. He's so soft-spoken when you meet him, but like you said, he plays with a meanness and very solid. There's the kick, and it is good by Fairchild. So just like that, LCA up 7-0 in the early goings. KVNTV Game of the Week driven by Mendoza Ford. And welcome back to Knight Field as LCA gets on the scoreboard first. Caden Bellard with a 7-yard touchdown run. The extra point good by Jude Fairchild. So we did get a couple scores come in. A game that we're watching very closely. Bunkie and Catholic New Iberia, because the winner of this game plays the winner of that one. Bunkie is on top 6-0. That game being played at Bunkie High.
Yeah, and Notre Dame and De La Salle is 7-7. In the first.
There's the kick by Fairchild. Returner takes it at the 10. That's Domingue. Gets it out past the 20. And he'll get it out past the 25, and that's where he'll be marked down.
Yeah, tackle by Josh Wilson. Defensive end for LCA. I tell you what, LCA's gotten better and better all season on our kicks and our kick coverage. Coach Bergeron has done a really good job with the special teams.
Parkview Baptist takes over at its own 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
I expect number 4 to carry the rock.
That is Franklin. Hand off to Franklin. Tries to find some room to run. Not a lot, so he creates some himself and able to get it down to the 29 as he picks up 3 on that carry, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, much better job by the LCA defense. You can see they kind of stuff it. But he's just such a strong runner, able to pick up a couple. Good job by Adams on that end out there. And then August, of course, coming in and filling it.
2nd and 7 for the Eagles. Trips receivers to be at the top of your screen. There's the give to Franklin once again. Tries to get to the outside and able to make something out of that run there as he had faced a lot of pressure in the backfield, but able to get a good positive return and set up a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Joseph Adams absolutely beats his man and almost makes the tackle, but great athletic play by Franklin.
And you can see he is a stud as a sophomore. You can imagine him getting some room to run.
Yes.
They're going to give it to him again. Tries to work the right side, is able to break multiple tackles, and he gets it right up to the first down marker. They're going to mark him short as it'll be 4th and looks like inches, maybe a yard to go on that one.
They may go for this. They may actually go for this, although they're going to go Wildcat. They took the quarterback out. 4 is going to take the snap.
So Franklin.
They're definitely going for it. They probably know, like, we're going to struggle to stop this offense. So, like, we got to take every opportunity we can. We can't leave inches on the field.
So there you see Franklin in the Wildcat.
And they have two big number tight ends.
It's a unique formation that they have right here. Can't fit any more players in the backfield.
They're trying to draw them, but I think they're going to take this. They called a timeout.
So
interesting.
Not able to get the Knights to jump. So like you said, Parkview Baptist calls a timeout. We'll take it with them. KVNTV Game of the Week driven by Mendoza Ford. 4th and 1. We'll be right back.
In today's world, cybersecurity is essential. Is your company prepared? Vital Integrators is your trusted partner for tech and cybersecurity solutions. Whether you have an existing IT team needing expertise or want to fully outsource your tech and cybersecurity, we provide tailored solutions to fit your unique needs and budget. Don't leave your security to chance. Trust Vital Integrators to protect your business in an ever-changing digital world. Vital Integrators, your solution to a complex digital landscape.
And welcome back to Knight Field. It's 4th and 1 for the Parkview Baptist Eagles as they are sending their offense back out onto the field. And they're going to go in that Wildcat formation when we get ready to play.
This is like a jumbo formation, right? You got jumbo tight ends, jumbo 3 fullbacks.
They put that tackle into motion once again. Franklin, he's got it. Able to get past the 40 and then some. Gets it down to the 43. The big run there. A late flag, though, coming in.
It's going to probably be a late hit on Parkview. I think Davian got hit late over here. That might not be a first down. Right? Yeah, so it may not be a first down. We missed it on the replay, but he just kind of got hit after the play.
So they started to call it against LCA. So it's going to be a first down, but it's going to go on Parkview Baptist. They're going to push him back 15 yards after. But the most important thing for Parkview was they did pick up that first down.
I don't know. I've been tricked before by thinking it would be a first down after these penalties, and then it's not.
Well, but he picked it up, and the foul came after the play. I know what you're saying, though.
All right. They're marking it first down.
So first down.
Now I believe it.
And let's see, though, if what is it going to be first and 10,
yes,
though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it will be first and 10. Quarterback back into the game for the Eagles. He's going to fake the handoff and face a lot of pressure in the backfield. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line by Jaden Arsenault.
No, Caleb, yeah, Jaden Arsenault is the one who flushed him out.
Okay.
Caleb Simon's the one who actually picks up the sack here. Linebacker Caleb Simon, great job. Yeah, and Caleb's going to have to come out the game because his helmet came off.
So second and long, 19 to be exact for the Eagles. Going to give it to Franklin. Not much room to run as he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Another player losing his helmet, that's Luke Green, as he's going to have to sit out a play for LCA.
Yeah, I think he's the one who makes the tackle. Good job. You see how he fills the hole really good? Like, he doesn't wait in the hole. He keeps coming through the hole, and he's able to make the play in the backfield. Good blitz by Coach Kraft right there. That was like a run blitz.
So 3rd and 18 after the 1-yard gain by Franklin.
And now this really puts Parkview in a bind because they're not a passing team. Their bread and butter is number 4.
They're not going to give it to him. They're going to throw the short pass, set up the screen. He's got room to run, but he's going to be brought down just shy of the 30-yard line. As he gets back to about the original line of scrimmage, it'll be 4th and 10.
Yeah, they were trying to run that little tunnel screen here. You see the lineman coming out, but good job by Caden Paul making that sure tackle.
That's how big penalties can be. That 15-yard penalty backing them up, and then they end up getting the loss on the next play. And it is now 4th and 10 as they're punting inside their own 20-yard line.
You almost wonder why they don't even just give number 4 the ball every time. That's your only chance right now.
A better punt than last time. No, it's going to bounce backwards, and it's going to fall at the 45-yard line. So LCA will take over in Parkview Baptist territory. A 17-yard punt. Earlier it was a 19-yarder. This one taking the bad bounce and only being 17 yards by the Eagles.
Yeah, and that's probably another reason why you make the decision to go for it on 4th and inches, because you know you're not punting the ball very far. So LCA gets another good starting field position, to put some more points on the board. And, Parkview's got to do something to get back into this game. It's only 7-0, but you just can feel the momentum is just moving more and more towards LCA.
Walker. Empty backfield. He's going to motion Bellard back with him. Going to give it to Bellard. Up the gut. Bellard just continues to break through tackles, and he picks up about 8, maybe 9 on that play. What a run by Bellard.
My goodness. The offensive line does a good job. Good block by Aguilard on the pull, and then he runs through 1, 2, 3 guys. He just kind of shucks them off with the forearm, and he runs so hard. He's so difficult to bring down.
They're going to give him 8 on that run, 2nd and 2.
I'm really happy about the play calling tonight all season. Coach Figueroa has done a great job mixing it up.
Walker back to pass, eludes the rush, steps into his throw, and incomplete down near the goal line. It'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, he could have got called pass interference, but I'm okay. The ball was underthrown. Walker was having to step up in the pocket as he threw that ball.
Walker,
if he'd have put that over the top, that'd have been a sure touchdown.
Walker going for the home run there instead of going for the first down.
Which is good. That's what you want on a 2nd and short. You know, take a shot. That's your shot play down.
So 3 receivers for the Knights. You got Wyatt Whitney at the tight end. They're going to give it. That's Bellard with the first down and then some. Down inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Knights.
That was so well blocked by the right side of this line. And Bellard, you know, you just give him enough room. Good Torrey. Aguilard, number 11, that's Lede. Lede. Oh, well blocked.
8 yards on the run by Bellard. 4 receivers for Walker. Bellard goes into motion. He'll be the 5th receiver. Walker this time going to run, dragging defenders for about 5 yards. He picked up 6 on that play. Give him 7, and it'll be the end of the first quarter. And with that, we're going to go down to our sideline reporter, Reagan Miller. Reagan.
Up until this point of the game, we haven't seen anything. From the ball, they're going to continue to extend and eat clock and give us minimal possessions. It's exactly what's happening. That we do get.
And thank you, Reagan. We do apologize for all those technical difficulties. We'll work on that on the break. We'll be right back with the second quarter as your Knights up 7-0 over the Parkview Baptist Eagles.
At Cone Chiropractic, we treat you like family. With 2 convenient Acadiana locations, we blend gentle, traditional chiropractic care, massage therapy, and the latest technology to provide the best treatment for back pain, neck pain, headaches, and more. Our complete X-ray lab, advanced techniques, and expert staff ensure a therapeutic and seamless experience. Cone Chiropractic, your trusted partner in healing.
And welcome back to Knight Field as your LCA Knights on top, 7-0 over the Eagles. LCA 2nd down and 3. There's the give to Bellard on the right side, cuts it inside, and he'll be brought down 1 yard short of the first, and it'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, nice pickup right here. O-line on that right side gives him a little room. Of course, this Tory Landry, just mauling people again. I love it.
So LCA on the 20, 3rd and 1, as the Knights look to add to their 7-point lead.
Gavin had a nice block, too. He kind of drove his guy inside.
I formation. The Knights going to shift. And they're going to hike it to, I believe that's Welsh. And he looked like he was stopped. And the Parkview coaches are fired up right now because their defense just turned away the Knights on 3rd down. It was Aiden Welsh on the carry. No, I'm sorry.
Wyatt Whitney.
on
That's
the carry.
They did. They bring him in at tight end. He played quarterback in younger grades. So they bring him in under the center and but when you do that, you know exactly what's going to happen. So LCA is going to come out, put the ball in Walker's hands.
I formation for the Knights.
Yeah, that's number 75 in the middle. He's their offensive tackle also.
They're going to give it to Bellard. Bellard able to get that first down. Picks up 3 on the run as LCA into the red zone.
Yeah, Parkview piled up the middle. There was nowhere to go, but You know, Bellard spins himself around the tacklers to pick up that first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Knights. I formation again. You got Gary as your fullback. Walker with the pass. Caught. Touchdown, Braden Allen.
Wow. You know, that little bit off and behind the receiver throw makes the defender think he has a pick, and that's what let Allen score. He thinks he's got a pick. Great catch by Allen for 6.
17 yards on the reception as Allen gets the Knights on the scoreboard once again.
That's 9 touchdowns for Allen on the season. He's a 3-star Oklahoma commit. 4-star, all right. They finally
give him that
figured
4th
it
star,
out.
yes.
Like I said earlier in the week, you know, he's always been a 4-star. Other people are just realizing it.
Jude Fairchild on the extra point as the Knights take a 14-0 lead over the Parkview Baptist Eagles. We'll take the break. Be right back here on KVNTV, your game of the week, driven by Mendoza Ford.
Craving Chick-fil-A? Now we'll bring it to you. Our team prepares your favorites with care and delivers them right to your door. No matter where you are, your Chick-fil-A favorites are just a click away. Perfect for lunch, dinner, or anytime in between. Order now through our app or website. Chick-fil-A delivery, bringing the goodness to you.
Your LCA Knights taking a 14-0 lead after the 17-yard touchdown catch by Braden Allen, and Jude Fairchild's extra point was good. And Fairchild going to kick it off right here. Going to be taken just inside the 10-yard line by Domingue as he gets it out past the 20. Hit hard and brought down at the 25.
Yeah, Tristan Alexander, good job. You know, he's kind of our special teams guru out there. You know, he's always in a play or right next to the play. Does a great job, avoids the blocker, and then makes a sure tackle.
So the Eagles will take over at their own 25-yard line, down by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and the Eagles have to get something going here, or this game will just kind of really get out of hand on them. I'm not hoping for that, of course, but I'm just saying what, you know, what they need to do.
Rogers with 2 running backs in the backfield. Franklin, of course, being the bell cow.
Give it to Franklin.
They didn't do that this time. He runs the option and is brought down in the backfield.
Yeah, Joseph Adams, you know, you're not going to trick him very much. You know, he's a young player, but he plays very, very smart. This is first-year starter. Look at him. He attacks the outside shoulder of everybody. The guy that's coming to pull and block him, he attacks the outside shoulder.
2nd and 13, and, you know, the rest of the defense had the pitch ready as well. Just a great all-around play by the LCA defense on that one. 2 receivers to the near sideline for the Eagles. You've got Franklin there in the backfield. Has got a pistol formation. Domingue going to go into motion. They're going to go with the option to Domingue again. This time he pitches to him, and he is met in the backfield by the cornerback.
Carens Bayo, great job right there. He just beats his block on the end. Look at him. Look at him. Attack the outside shoulder, beats the guy. Huge tackle for loss.
7 Domingue called his name a lot so far tonight, as Hillman Franklin have been the 2 main ball carriers.
You know, and I got to give Coach Kraft and his staff defensively a lot of credit. The technique that the LCA players play with, that comes from the coaches down.
3rd and 20. There's the snap. Trying to set up the screen, and it was picked off by the Knights. Nope, they're going to call it incomplete.
Oh, Caleb Simon. I thought he had it, but let's look at the replay.
May have trapped it. It was pretty close to the ground. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, that ball.
Yeah, just barely.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's close.
I still think it's an interception.
Well, regardless, LCA will still get the ball in. Regardless, LCA will still get the ball in excellent field position. considering the first 2 punts were for 17 and 19 yards by the Eagles.
Yeah, I think Vayal should scoot up. Oh.
Low snap, gets it off. Better punt than the first two. Takes a Parkview bounce past the 50-yard line, and Parkview try to get every little yard they can out of that one.
What are they doing? Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
So LCA will take over at its own 47-yard line. As
my opinion, Caden should have just left, walked away, came back to his sidelines.
You see what they're doing, trying to drag him into it?
Yeah, I don't think you can hold. Like,
Well,
well, I
think you
guess if
can
you're
either.
a runner, though. Yes, you can. You're right. Yeah, the ref didn't call it, so I guess it's legal.
They'll mark him down at the 46, as that was actually a really good punt there for the Eagles.
Yeah, it bounced about, what, 10 yards or so?
39-yard punt.
Yeah, if I'm the coach on the sidelines, I'm telling Caden, just walk away. Like, you know you're not picking it up. Like, just go. Come back to the sidelines.
So 3 receivers, trips to the near sideline. You've got Wyatt Whitney at the tight end. Will be at the top of your screen. Bellard in the backfield with Walker. Walker rolls. There's the pass. Near sideline and caught. That was Draylon August with the first down.
Nice catch on the sideline. Make sure his feet are in bounds. Really nice throw by Walker. He doesn't even get his hips all the way around, but puts the ball right on target.
As a defender, nothing you can do to stop that one.
Yeah, that's just good all-around offense right there.
1st and 10, ball at the 44. Walker, quick pass. That's Allen. Makes a man miss. He's off to the races. Out past the 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Knights.
That was trouble from the start. If you're going to give him that much room, he's just too good of an athlete and too fast. He just outruns your whole defense. Man. Number 10 touchdown on the season, I believe.
Yes, that's his 10th touchdown, a 44-yard touchdown catch for Braden Allen. And just like that, LCA goes up by 3 touchdowns, not even halfway through the second quarter. Fairchild with the kick, it's up, and it is good. Your LCA Knights take a 21-0 lead over the Parkview Baptist Eagles. We'll take this quick time out. Your KVNTV Game of the Week driven by Mendoza Ford.
Night Nation, join us live from the KVNTV studio every Thursday night for Nightcast. Jay Miller, Hayden Lessard will break it all down. We'll talk about the highs, talk about the lows, and give you some insight that you can't get anywhere else. KVNTV Nightcast every Thursday night. Put it on your calendar.
Welcome back to Knight Field as your LCA Knights lead 21-0 over the Parkview Baptist Eagles. Braden Allen with 2 touchdowns in the game. He's got 10 touchdown catches on the season. Caden Bellard had the first touchdown of the game on a 7-yard run, and this Knights offense is rolling, Diondi.
Yeah, I don't know what you do out there. If you play 10 yards off, we're going to throw it to Allen on the line, and he's going to make a move on you. Or if you get up tight on him, you better have somebody over the top because he's going to go by you.
Fairchild gets the kickoff inside the 10, taken at the 6 by Domingue. Domingue fighting to get back to the 20, and he barely does after that hits.
Yeah, that was Braxton Gary, and I tell you what, the only reason Braxton Gary makes that tackle is because they tackled Tristan Alexander on that play. he was getting tackled before he could make because he was in line to make that tackle. Good job, Braxton. He's another one that's on special teams all the time, our fullback, and he does a great job. He's always close or in on the play.
So Domingue got it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Let's see if they go back to Franklin here. They've kind of gotten away from him.
Yeah, they ran a couple of options to Domingue on that last drive, and they went horribly. There's Franklin just doing everything he can and just continuing to drag defenders to his credit. Gets about 3 yards on that one. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Jamison and Davian on the tackle here. It was Luke Green who starts this play. Kind of slows him up, and then here comes Jamison and Davian.
3 yards on the carry.
They've kind of kept Franklin in check after that first drive, that first series. I think, sometimes you get to the sidelines, you kind of figure some things out because things on film doesn't always look like what you're seeing on the field.
Pistol formation, going to give it to Franklin up the middle. He has some room to work, and he gets it out near the 30-yard line, brings up a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, that one was much better blocked by Parkview. Gave him some room to kick his speed going, and you see how hard he runs.
Again, that kid is going to be a force for the next couple of years. Only a sophomore. 3rd and 2 for Parkview.
You know what LCA does not do very often is jump off sides. They play very, very disciplined.
Great point as Rogers motions into the pistol, gives it to Franklin. He's got the first down and then some as he gets about 7 on the play. Jamison Marzell on the tackle.
Yeah, I tell you what, we could have had him in the backfield. We just kind of got pushed past the play. That was number 40, Raylan. I think he just gets too far up the field, right? What's the thing I always talk about? 1 yard into the backfield and find the ball. Don't keep running up the field on a run play.
And to the blocker's credit, able to get between the defender and the ball carrier and let his momentum take him out of the play. There's the give to Franklin again to the left side, and not much, although he does pick up 3 on that one, so bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it was Raylan and Adams in on the tackle here. Man, I thought if he would have cut that to the right, just slightly to the right there, you see the hole?
Yeah.
He'd have had an even bigger play.
But has to settle for 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, Luke Green was coming. He was looking in that lane, so.
Shotgun formation. They're going to keep it. And down goes the runner.
Yeah, Jaden Arsenault, Jamison Marzell.
And that was
a quarterback lead right there.
It was actually 7 Dominguez. I was trying to figure out because the quarterback wears 8 and Dominguez wears 6. They look very close.
Okay.
But that was actually Dominguez on the carry. The way that he carried himself, I'm like, that doesn't look like the quarterback.
And I tell you what, Franklin has the body of a senior.
Rogers back in the shotgun. Dominguez is your slot guy. There's the gift to Franklin. He's out near that first down marker. They're going to mark him at the first down, and they're going to give it to him. On 3rd down, he picks up the yards needed as there's an injured Eagle at the 40-yard line.
Looks like something with his foot. Maybe got stepped on.
We're going to go ahead and take the injury timeout with them. It's your KVNTV Game of the Week. LCA up 21-0. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Knight Field as the Parkview Baptist Eagle. You can see him at the top of your screen is walking under his own power, so that is always a good sign.
And that's number 20. He plays a defensive tackle, and he's a fullback, running back, fullback.
Noah Burrill.
Yeah, it looks like he'll be okay. Yeah, he jogs off. I think he probably just got stepped on. Yeah, when the LCA came to the sidelines, coaches were not very happy with that defense right now and kind of let them know players are just getting way too far up the field. And Franklin's just, everything's going up underneath it.
Well, and that's one way if you're an offensive line, if you're getting beat, if you can find a way to take an aggressive defense and use their momentum against them, that's what they're doing on these last couple plays. Give it to Franklin. Franklin works his way in the middle of the defense, gets about 2 on that one, brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jaden Arsenault is probably outweighed by 100 and maybe 150 pounds. And watch him in the middle. He's playing defensive tackle right here. Look, he takes number 75 and just beats him off the ball. And 75 does get him pushed, like you said, just uses his momentum. But, man, he's so quick. He's so good, strong. And he was trying to stop 1 yard of the field. 75 just wasn't letting him.
Domingue goes into motion. There's a snap, back to pass, throws it over the middle, almost picked, and it is! Ball was tipped by Simon and then picked.
Davian Baptiste with the interception. That's his second on the year. Who tipped that ball?
Simon.
Caleb Simon tips it, yep. And good job. Somebody hit the quarterback in the backfield. I think that was Luke Green. You know, so the quarterback was throwing that under duress.
So the Knights will take over at their own 44-yard line following the interception.
And that's how you get back on coach's good side. You get, what, a turnover, right? Win the turnover battle. So right now, LCA's winning the turnover battle.
So 4:09 to go here in the second quarter. LCA up 21-0, looking to add to its 3-touchdown lead. 3 receivers for the Knights. You got Braxton Gary in there. Walker pulls it back, going to throw it deep. He's got his receiver. That's August inside the 20, into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
Yeah, that play action freezes the cornerback or the safety, whoever was trying to cover August. Little underthrown, but August brings it in. And, of course, his speed just outruns the defender. A 9-second drive for LCA. Put them up 27-0 in the second quarter.
It just took one play for the Knights offense to put another 7 or another 6 on the scoreboard.
And that was number 3 tonight. Number 3 key to victory was take the top off the ball, be aggressive. And, I mean, LCA's definitely done that tonight so far.
LCA going for 2 here. There's the pass. August, he's going to finish it off with a 2-point conversion.
Very nice play for the 2-point conversion. I love the aggressiveness by Coach Chop. And look, you want to do these types of things for next week. You want to put these things on film.
We'll be right back. And welcome back here to Knight Field as Jude Fairchild gets ready to kick it off. And Diondi, you were making the point about LCA putting that last play out there, putting it on tape.
Yeah, so what you want to do, you know, do we need the 2 points? No. So some people think, oh, he's running up the score. That's not really the point of that. What you're doing is you want to put that on film for next week. Whoever we play, they have to practice that play. They have to take time out their short week to practice it.
Domingue once again with the return and gets it out to the 21-yard line, and he'll be brought down by Michael Whitlock.
Yeah, more good coverage. And Tristan Alexander, of course, again, he's close to that play. Good job on special teams tonight.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 21-yard line. 3:55 to go here in the second quarter. LCA up 29-0 over the Eagles.
You know, Fairchild's been putting the ball inside the 5 all night tonight. That's really nice.
By the way, LCA only 2 touchdowns away from a running clock situation. But they've got to come up with a stop here first. There's the give to Franklin. Nowhere to go as he is stuffed by this LCA defense.
Yeah, Luke Green and Joseph Adams, great job right there. They beat their guy, and they're just standing there waiting for Franklin. That was a poor block. Coaches will not be happy about that fullback's block on Joseph Adams.
1-yard loss on the play brings up 2nd and 11. Again, keeping tabs on Bunkie and Catholic New Iberia. Bunkie still 6-0 over the Panthers. There's the give to Franklin once again. Not much going. He's able to get back to the original line of scrimmage, pick up that yard back, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, an LCA player looked like they went down. Oh, yeah, his helmet got knocked off. I think that's Joseph Adams.
I think it is, too. Yeah, it looks like Joseph Adams. They're tending to him down on the field right now. We'll take the injury timeout.
No, that's not Joseph.
We'll take the injury timeout. We'll come back. We'll talk about it. Your KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford.
When it comes to running your home or small business, you need a partner who does it all. At Postal Annex, we make shipping simple with UPS, USPS, DHL, and FedEx all in one place. Need a secure mailbox with 24-hour access? We've got you covered. From printing and small banners to custom gifts and sublimation, our in-house graphic designers brings your creative ideas to life. Postal Annex, your one-stop shop for shipping, printing, and small business solutions. We make business easy.
Hey, it's Danielle Mendoza. Welcome to Mendoza Ford, where car shopping is made easy. Excellent service, friendly staff, and a huge variety of both new and used cars, crossovers, trucks, and SUVs. At Mendoza Ford, our customer service is taken to the next level, and our inventory is too. We are your exclusive Rocky Ridge truck dealership in Acadiana, and now offer...
All right, welcome back here to Knight Field. 3rd and 11 for the Eagles. Shotgun formation. 5 seconds left on the play clock. There's the snap. Pitch out to Franklin. It's a fumble. Nope, they're going to call it incomplete.
I think it was a forward. I think it did go forward.
The Eagles caught a break there. The ball just going forward, as you'll see on the replay.
Yeah, Joseph Adams, watch him at the top of your line of scrimmage. Beats his guy. He's on the quarterback.
Was it forward? That was backwards.
That was a backwards.
Yeah, that was backwards.
Yeah, I agree. That should have been a fumble.
That should have been a fumble in favor of the Knights. But it'll stop the clock at 2:44.
I tell you what, that's 2 plays in a row that they have not even tried to block Joseph Adams.
So 4th and 11 as John Stansel gets ready to punt. Now, he had a good one last time for the Eagles. It was a 37-yarder, and they needed it, although the defense wasn't able to back him up on it. But Stansel at his own 5. Good snap this time, gets it off. Another good punt. And LCA, the returner, able to field it, but brought down at the 42-yard line. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. Let's give you some scoring updates as well. In the game that we're watching very closely, Bunkie and Catholic New Iberia tied at 13. So we have a penalty just got called. A face mask on the Knights that'll bring LCA back 15 yards from the 44. So it'll put LCA at their own 29-yard line to start the drive. And then the other scoring update we were looking at, Notre Dame leads De La Salle 14-13.
Wow, 2 close games right there. Which you would expect that. That's an 8 and a 9, and Notre Dame is a what?
Well,
Notre Dame's 2 and
yeah, De La Salle's an 18.
2 and 18.
But they're not a typical 18.
Correct.
De La Salle is not. They got 3 running backs over there. And, I mean, they destroyed 15-seeded Episcopal last week. High snap. And LCA, did they even recover? I don't think so. It was close. Parkview says they've got it.
No, Bellard had it.
Bellard somehow able to make the recovery for the Knights. A little sloppy play there.
Goes right over Bellard's head, and it's supposed to be going to Walker.
Bellard able to get in there and make the recovery. Brings up 2nd down and 13. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. There's the give. Nope, Walker keeps it. And he's got room to run out past the 35 and brought down about the 40-yard line as he's got another LCA first down.
Yeah, that's a read option is what they're running. He reads and he gives the ball. The running back goes inside. I mean, the tackler goes inside. And he's got an option of throw that ball to the outside, the receiver waiting.
That receiver was Allen. Rolling. Walker throws it. Too high for August. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he needed to get rid of that ball much sooner. Like as soon as August made his break, that ball needed to get out. But he was kind of making a run. I think he was looking deep first.
So incomplete. We're going to have another scoring update coming for you as Catholic of New Iberia right now has just scored. Not sure if that's a field goal or an extra point, though. We'll find out shortly.
That looked like an extra point. Yeah, so they're up 20-13 now.
So Catholic New Iberia up 20-13. All right, so they're going to call false start here on the Knights. They'll back LCA up 5 yards. So 2nd and 15 for the Knights. Ball at the 35. Band goes into motion. They're going to give it to him. No, they're not. Walker keeps it. Makes a couple men miss. He's out past the 40. Breaks another tackle and down at the 43-yard line.
Good thing number 14 was able to get a hold of the back of his jersey and bring him down and hang on, because that was about to go for 6.
3rd and 7 after the run.
He just made, what, 3-4 guys miss?
Just an average day at the office for Walker.
Yes, indeed. He is a special, special player.
Walker off the mark there on the pass as the receiver had to go back to try to get it. That was Draylon August, the intended receiver. Brings up 4th and 7, and will the Knights punt for the first time tonight?
Yeah, that was an inside route by August, and you know he's moving inside, and the ball's thrown behind him. It was just too difficult for him to get back.
We've got Coach Chop coming up at the half in just moments. Man goes into motion as LCA going for it here on 4th and 7.
And they jumped.
Well, they were able to get Parkview to jump, so it'll bring it to 4th and 2. So 5-yard penalty on the Eagles makes this much more manageable for the Knights. Something tells me that was the intention all along. Try to get him to jump.
It was, but I think we were going to run it anyway.
I agree.
In this situation.
So 4th and 2, LCA needs to get to midfield to get the first.
If you ever notice, whenever we do that, he doesn't clap harder. He doesn't do the motion harder. He stays the same.
Allen in motion.
They almost jumped again.
There's Allen now at the bottom of your screen.
5 seconds on the play clock. 3.
There's a snap. Walker, he fumbles. And the ball recovered by Parkview as they will take over inside the LCA 45-yard line. Nobody was on the same page on that play.
He didn't tuck it. He needed to get that ball in when that guy just come off the end in his face. He had the ball just hanging out.
Yeah, the Knights had all 3 of their timeouts. They could have taken one there with all that confusion. With the way the offense has been moving the ball, if you get a touchdown here before half and then you get the ball on the opening possession, that gives you your 42 if you score then and could put it into a running clock situation. Domain goes into motion for the Eagles. Ball given to Franklin, up the gut, pounding through for some yards. He gets about 2 on that one, brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Jamison on the tackle, and Arsenault's the one who made him change directions in the backfield. You know, and that's why you're not too stressed about going for it on 4th right there, because you know Parkview's not going to they're not going over the top on you. It's just not been there. You're not expecting that.
So a couple linemen go into motion for the Eagles, and that's a direct snap to Franklin, and the defense played it beautifully. Very minimal running room to go there for him.
Yeah, Adams and Arsenault, they come off the ends and just really shut that play down.
So 3rd and 8 on the no gain.
They're not going to run a play.
And that'll bring us to the half. And with that, we're going to go down the field. We've got our sideline reporter, Reagan Miller.
They called timeout.
Oh, they called a timeout, it looks like.
Oh.
So not yet.
So they're going to throw the ball deep one time? If they were going to do that, they should have threw the ball before now.
So 2 seconds to go. Parkview called that timeout. So one more play. Then we're going to go down.
Oh, a field goal?
Oh, wow. It's going to
They're
be a
lining up for a
60-yard
field goal.
Oh, wow. So the kicker signed with LSU. He's going to kick a 60-yarder here.
Wow. That's number 18,
Gavin Higgins.
Man.
That would be an amazing feat if he makes this kick.
I'm almost cheering for him.
There's the kick. It's going to be well short. So with that, the first half comes to an end as LCA leads 29-0. We're going to go down to our sideline reporter, Reagan Miller, who's got Coach Chop on the sideline. Are we ready for Reagan? Well, Coach Chop's not ready yet.
He's walking. He's coming.
Braden Allen with a couple of touchdowns. You had Jalen August with one and Caden Bellard having another. As now we go down to Reagan.
At least on the scoreboard, what are y'all seeing on the sideline? What are you liking, not liking from your players?
No, we're doing some good stuff. You know, and our scoring on every possession except for the last one, and that was a miscue, something that we had worked on, but we didn't execute quite. But our defense is playing lights out, especially the last two drives.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Night train's rolling. Yes, sir.
Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Reagan. We appreciate you. All right, with that, 29-0. LCA leads at the half over Parkview Baptist. It is homecoming. We're going to go ahead and take this time out, and we will find out who's king and queen here for LCA homecoming. We'll be right back here on KVNTV.
Hey, it's Danielle Mendoza. Welcome to Mendoza Ford, where car shopping is made easy. Excellent service, friendly staff, and a huge variety of both new and used cars, crossovers, trucks, and SUVs. At Mendoza Ford, our customer service is taken to the next level, and our inventory is too. We are your exclusive Rocky Ridge truck dealership in Acadiana and now offer aftermarket upgrades to elevate your driving experience. Shop Mendoza Ford in Maurice or check us out online at mendozaford.com, where we make selling cars personal.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Let our expert team craft a custom commercial that showcases what you do best. KVNTV, where your business shines. Contact us today to start your commercial journey. KVNTV, let's make something great together.
Welcome to the Ford Factory, where unbelievable supply meets unbeatable service. As a locally owned and operated business with over 15 years of experience, we provide quality products, expert advice, and professional installation at prices you'll love. Whether you're a builder, designer, or do-it-yourself homeowner, we have the perfect flooring solution for your next project. Our friendly staff is here to help you every step of the way, from in-home measurements to design and installation. Bring your home to life with the Ford Factory. Your project, our passion.
Welcome back, everybody, to Knight Field. Knights up 29-0 over the 16 seed Parkview Baptist. Jay Miller, Hayden Lessard. We give our Diondi Lessard and Hayden Comeaux a break real quick. Hayden, let's talk a little bit as we watch some of the homecoming festivities that we didn't get to watch because we had a forfeit there in week 10. Yep. So they're taking care of the homecoming halftime festivities tonight in this first round game. So talk a little bit about some stats, Hayden, and maybe some scores from around the state.
Yeah, Braylon Walker has had a fantastic night tonight. You know, the last drive isn't indicative of how he's played all night tonight. He's 7 for 10, 155 yards, and then 3 touchdowns on the night, with one of those touchdowns going for 56 yards to Draylon August, and then another one going to Braden Allen for 44 yards, and then another one going to Braden for, I think it was like 17 yards as well. So great night. And then also Caden Bellard, 31 yards rushing and a touchdown. And then our defense has been fantastic tonight so far against a good running team that Parkview Baptist came in here with. Davian Baptiste has 6 tackles in the first half from the safety position and an interception on his second of the year. Great job by that young man. And then it's really been spread out the rest of the way. Jamison Marzell having 6, Braylon Lemaire and Jaden Arsenault each having 4, Joseph Adams having a big night on the edge. They keep trying to run a read option on him, and it's just not working. He has 8 tackles on the night. Been a great showing from our defense. Even though they've kind of gotten a little bit more than what we wanted them to get, they've been shoring up whenever they needed it.
Yeah, it's you know, the Knights haven't played for 24 days.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard practicing against the same color jersey for 24 days. And, you know, before you face somebody, an opponent with a different jersey on, you know, week 9 against Evangel was the last time this Knight offense and defense has seen the field. Week 10, no game. First round playoffs last week, got a bye. So it's been almost just 3 weeks, 24 days before they had a game. So there's going to be a little bit of rust. There's going to be a little bit of this and that they have to sort through, and it looks like they're doing it. 29-0 here over Parkview. Let's talk about the Knights. It looks like they're cruising to a win here tonight.
Yep.
Still got 2 halves to play, but 29-0. Knights been dominant on both sides of the ball tonight and on special teams, so I don't think that score is going to change here tonight. But with that said, the Knights have an opponent next Friday night that will come into Knight Field, and they're taking on the winner of Bunkie and Catholic High New Iberia, and that game is live in New Iberia tonight.
In Bunkie.
Oh, it's in Bunkie.
Bunkie is the 8 seed, Catholic the 9 seed. Reigning state champs, Catholic High of New Iberia in our division. That score right now at half is Catholic High of New Iberia up 20-13 over Bunkie in Bunkie right now.
Yeah, that's a big score. I was, you know, of course, there's a second half to be played.
Yeah.
Kind of on my little forecast, I kind of had Bunkie coming into Knight Field next week.
Yeah.
I was hearing that Catholic High New Iberia's quarterback had taken a big hit, and he may be questionable for tonight's game. And on the road, Bunkie, I just thought maybe the running attack of Bunkie would be too much. But, hey.
That's a good team. They're reigning state champ. They returned a lot. Their main guy, Owen Morris, running back, very good. Their offensive line, very good. So that's a great score. Another one in our division down the road from us, Lafayette Renaissance versus Amite. Lafayette Renaissance, the 7 seed, Amite, the 10 seed. Last reported score was in the first quarter, and Amite was up 7-0. Don't have exactly what it is now, but that's just what's been reported. And then another big one down the road, Turling's having a great year, 10-0 season. Coach Michael Corville doing a great job over there. They are tied with Bonneville, the 18 seed, 14-14 right now in Turlings.
Now, St. Thomas More, another local score. They're on the road in New Orleans taking on John Curtis, and John Curtis is up 28-0 here in the second quarter, last reported. And so STM has their hands full in the second half against a really good John Curtis. Well, this week, LCA head basketball coach Errol Rogers, who is in his 48th season as a head coach, something happened this week that really, I don't know if it's happened anywhere in the state.
I don't know either.
His daughter, Erin, who was part of his first state championship team in 2017, has taken over as the head coach of Northside High School, just 5 miles down the road. And last year, the schedule came out that LCA would open up their season against Northside High, and that's before they made Errol's daughter, Erin, the head coach during the summer. Errol Rogers, he said, man, Erin, let's just cancel. I don't know if I want to play that game. She said, no, Dad, I want to play the game. And so their LCA Lady Knights, who are 8-time state champion, they've won 5 in a row. And so Coach Errol Rogers goes on the road this past Monday night for his season opener. LCA taking on Northside, but it's father versus daughter. First time in the state, maybe the first time in the nation. We don't know. We're still trying to get some stats on that. But here's a little highlight of father versus daughter last Monday night.
First thing we're doing, you are looking for Sky. Reagan, if we can't get the ball, step up to the top of the three and receive the ball. Yes, but it should be open, Alea, if you set a good screen.
You gotta still after your screen. They're cheating.
Reagan,
They don't think you're gonna go.
Reagan, I need you to slow down and be confident in your shot. When they kind of step off a little bit, you have that range. You just have to be.
Salva, good job. Slice, 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 weave, slice, slice. Khalil, start on the back, and then you come up. Both. Wait, wait. All right, here we go. Wait, wait, wait. All right, here we go. Got him. Kenny got a pass. No, Santa. Good job. Remember, Khalil, make 50 beat you off the dribble. Don't give another shot.
Like, really, it's like I'm in help, and then as soon as I'm in help, nobody else is down, so I can't, I'm not going to get out. That's their foul.
Okay, 5 got 4. Everybody, 3, 22, and 50 got 2. 5 got 4. So when you get a ball on a break, and if she's guarding you, go to the rim, all right? We got to be smart. We don't want to go 104, 105. Hey, y'all, look, let's finish this up right now. This against 3. Team on 1, team 2 1, team. See what I'm saying? It was a good move, but you got to always like what just happened. They threw her the ball. You made another pass, right? You shot it. And you made another same thing, you see? Hey, good job, good job, good job. Hey, right here. Now, this is when...
Hey, no more driving to the baseline, okay? That's the second charge they have called on y'all, okay? Unless it's completely open, do not do it, okay? It's that going around, okay? If you can go up the middle, stop and pop. That's all I need y'all to do. Okay, remember, screen the screener, Reese's. When we're down there, I want to do it.
Hey, don't bring it across. Dribble back that way. Good job, y'all. Good job. Hey, good job, good job. Hey, good job. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Good job, man. Good job. You did a real good job, bro.
Thanks.
You did it, you did it.
Thanks.
All right, good luck to you. Hey, I'm gonna just tell your team something real quick. Come on. Don't hold your heads down. First of all, I really didn't want to play this game because that's my daughter, okay? But I want to tell you something. Don't let one game define your season. Y'all are really good. Don't put your heads down because you lost today, okay? Because it's one game. That don't mean you ain't gonna be successful. I know you want to beat us, but I also know this is one of the best Northside girls basketball team I've ever played. And I'm being very serious. I'm not saying it because of my daughter. And you didn't have one of your better players today. So if y'all do what y'all, this is the thing, if y'all did what y'all did tonight against us, against everybody else, y'all gonna be playing for the state championship. I guarantee you that. Trust me, I guarantee you. Because I wanna be in Hammond cheering y'all on when y'all playing for the state championship, all right? Okay? So don't let this one game define you. Because it don't mean nothing. I'm telling you, it don't mean nothing. Because if it had been the other way around, I'd have been upset. But I also know I got 33 more games to play. Because if you finish 36-1 and you win the state championship, hell with this game, you get to bring the big trophy home. So God bless you. Y'all keep working. All right, then. Way to fight. Way to fight. Let me just tell you some things that happened that I love. And this is why I got to get you. See the difference in the first and second half? See the difference? You start having fun. You get some stuff in the game, what I call senior leadership. You call some, I call something. You say, no, coach, run this here. That's senior leadership. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you become very, very good when you do things like that. You know, look, everybody want to score, I know that. But the way you play defense today, but sometime, man, let me tell you something. Defense will get you a scholarship. When you play your butt off on defense, it'll get you a scholarship. Everybody else, listen. Shanna, Logan, Big taking them charges, great job. Great job. Going to the rim, great job. Hey, everybody, we did a great job. Madison, I like it getting on the floor like that. Oh, I forgot. Oh, she took that first. So listen, did a really good job. I just like the way they played. I like everything they're doing. As a matter of fact, I went in and talked to the team and said, don't let one game define your season because y'all got a long way to go and y'all gonna be very good. So they keep doing what they're doing. Hopefully they'll be playing in Hammond. But I almost had tears in my eyes at the end of the game. I had to hold that back, but I'm glad it's over with. Now we can move on.
I think we played a really good game. They're a great team. We did what we could. We fought as hard as we could. I think we kind of gave up a little bit in the fourth quarter, but that'll come. We'll get better with that. But that's a great team. I think it was a great matchup, and I'm glad we played. Nervous and a little bit like just sags. I'm like, dang, I'm playing my dad. I've always rooted for him, and now I'm on the other side. So of course I wanted us to win, but it was just a lot of nervousness, but it is what it is. I have a great group of talented girls, skilled girls, working on building their confidence. They're players who are so good but haven't gotten that recognition. Another reason why I wanted to play the game. Keep watching for us because they're only going to get better. They listen, they execute, they do what they need to do, and they work hard.
I think Erin did an incredible job. And Erin has 3 starters who are injured. And so she has an incredible team. She really, really does. And they should all feel really good about themselves, and she should too.
At Wave Installations, we bring your home or business to life with cutting-edge technology solutions. From seamless home automation to top-of-the-line security systems and robust networking, we tailor every installation to meet your unique needs. Elevate your space with premium audio, stunning landscape lighting, and motorized outdoor shades and screens, all controlled with ease. And with reliable Wi-Fi and smart surveillance, you can protect what matters most. Wave Installations, the experts in custom technology integration for your home or business.
Southern Classic Chicken is a North Louisiana favorite, famous for crispy chicken and that pepper on the side. And they kept it simple, fresh, and full of flavor. And now, for the first time, they're franchising. And guess what? Lafayette, the hub city, is the very first franchise location. I'm excited because I've heard great things about the chicken. And you know, one thing about people here in Southwest Louisiana, we love good food, and we understand that's what we can expect with Southern Classic Chicken.
When it comes to plumbing or water purification, trust the local experts at Judy Services in Broussard. From quick repairs to complete installations, we've proudly served Acadiana for years with fast, reliable, and affordable service. Whether you're dealing with leaks, water heaters, or need a new water softener, we've got the solutions to keep your home running smoothly. Our skilled technicians ensure every job is done right, all in time, and at a price you'll love. Call Judy Services today at 337-837-1760.
Since 1986, Acadiana Garage Doors has been the trusted name for garage doors in Lafayette and surrounding areas. For over 30 years, we've proudly served our community, delivering only the finest quality parts and expert craftsmanship in every phase of garage door selection and service. Our showrooms are designed to help you find the perfect garage door and hardware to complement your home. And with our unmatched expertise, we make sure you get exactly what you need. From installation to maintenance and repair, no one does it better.
And welcome back here to Knight Field as your LCA Knights lead the Parkview Baptist Eagles 29-0 in this second round by-district matchup between your number 1 seeded LCA Knights and the number 16 seed Parkview Baptist, the Eagles. So LCA got the scoring started first on their first drive of the game when Caden Bellard took it 7 yards out on 1st and goal, as the Knights got on the board and ended up scoring the extra point 7-0. After another LCA defensive stop in the second quarter, Braden Allen took a 17-yard pass and into the end zone as the Knights went up 14-0. Allen struck once again, this time from farther out, 44 yards on the touchdown catch, putting the Knights up 21-0. And Draylon August capped off the scoring for the Knights with a 56-yard touchdown catch. Then he had the 2-point conversion catch, which put LCA up 29-0 and went into the half with that score. Now LCA will get the ball first to start the second half after Parkview won the coin toss at the beginning and elected to receive. And Diondi's got some stats here for you.
Yeah, so Walker in the first half, he was 7 of 10 passing for 155 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he also added 45 yards rushing. And Bellard, with 6 carries, picked up 31 yards and a touchdown. Braden Allen, 3 receptions, 86 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Draylon August, 2 receptions for 66 yards and a touchdown.
Now, I have to say this, talking about the Parkview Baptist Eagles, their running back, Marquise Franklin, doesn't have a lot of yards tonight, but he has shown just how good he is. He's been under duress all night, and he's had to fight for every yard that he could get. But Diondi, he's shown some real flashes tonight of why he had almost 1,800 rushing yards this year and why he's going to be a force for the next 2 years.
Yeah, he's just a sophomore, so, Parkview's got him for the next 2 years. And, without a quarterback or, your main quarterback in the game, LCA can kind of focus on stopping the run, which they've done tonight, except for that. I think the first possession was like one of their only first downs they've picked up. I think they're very short on first downs tonight. So, but you can see the flashes of greatness in him, the way he runs, moves. He has great vision. He does a really good job just reading his blocks, and even whenever somebody's in the backfield, he makes a great quick move, and then he picks up speed very, very quickly. Very similar in a lot of ways to how Bellard runs.
You read my mind. I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, I tell you what, when I was looking at him, just looking at Marquise, I'm like, man, he does not look like a sophomore. He looks like a full-grown senior out there, and you can see it by the way he runs the football too.
Yeah, rarely, one thing they have in common, rarely does he and Caden Bellard ever have losses on plays, because even when they're hitting the backfield, they're always moving forward, always at least getting back to that line of scrimmage and falling forward.
Yeah, a couple of the totals for LCA and Parkview. So LCA has 228 total yards, 73 rushing, and 155 in the air. Parkview Baptist with only 56 total yards, 37 yards rushing, and 19 yards passing, which we wasn't expecting them to have very many passing yards tonight. But this LCA defense has done a fantastic job in the first half of really shutting down that Parkview offense.
This LCA defense, going through the gauntlet of all these amazing teams, was getting this reputation because of the high scoring as, well, this is a defense you can score on. But I really believe that as they went through that gauntlet, that defense just got better and better. And that Evangel game really showed the rest of the state not only how good this defense is, but how amazing of a defensive coordinator Mitch Kraft is.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job of just really getting these kids so when you coach, you want to put your kids in the best position for them to make a play. Then it's up to the kid to execute it and make that play.
And there's the kick by the Eagles. It's going to send it into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback as the Knights will take over at their own 20-yard line. That was Gavin Higgins. Higgins, of course, was the young man who attempted the 60-yard field goal right before the half ended.
Now I see why they let him.
Yeah,
if he could have got a hold of the ball like that, he'd have had a good shot at making that 60-yarder.
So the Knights will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. LCA only needs 2 touchdowns if they can keep Parkview off the scoreboard. 2 touchdowns to get this into a running clock situation. 42 is the magic number. And with that, the offense will take the field. You see Walker and Bellard right there in the backfield. Pistol formation for the Knights. Going to give it to Bellard, works the left side of the line, and he'll get it for about 2 yards. He'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Parkview did a pretty good job right here. Let's see if Bellard goes where he's supposed to go. Yeah, they did a good job. Parkview just does a good job blowing up the trap blocks. That ball was supposed to come up underneath the pulling guard and tackle.
You can almost hear a pin drop. Very different than it was 3 weeks ago, where it was the loudest I've ever heard this stadium against Evangel. 3 receivers. Quick pass. That's August. Near sideline, makes a man miss. Out past the 35 and brought down at about the 39-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Knights.
Man, I really like that. At the end of that play, you'll watch August as he beats his guy. As he gets up the field, he sees he's got the ball. He's stumbling, but what does he do? Tucks the ball with both hands. Make sure he secures it. Good, smart
yards.
play.
18 yards on the catch. There's the screen. That's Leday. Out past the 40 after making a man miss. Out past the 50. Inside Parkview territory, down to the 30-yard line. Leday, what a run.
Dude, he makes those moves so quick and smooth. When he runs, his body doesn't move. Like his upper body doesn't move. So you don't know what he's doing. Just his bottom of his body's moving. Great block by August at the end.
There's the pitch. Or excuse me, the pass forward. And that's
Babineau.
That's Babineau out past the 20. Inside the 10, going to be brought down at the 8-yard line, excuse me. Brings up another 1st down for the Knights.
Great job right there. Good blocking out there. Who is that, 51? That's 51. That's Graham LeBlanc. Good job by him getting out there and making a block.
Leday also doing a great job blocking as well after that 23-yard gain. 1st and goal for the Knights at the 8. 4 receivers. 2 stacked on each side. Gives it to Bellard. Carrying defenders with him to about the 5.
Tory Landry, of course. He'll drive his guy until that whistle blows. Look at him. Look at him at the top. He's still just driving his guy. Driving. The whistle ain't blowing. I'm still driving.
Tory Landry has been an anchor on this Knights offensive line all season long. Ball at the 5, 2nd and goal for the Knights.
Yeah, this offensive line has just done so well this season.
Bellard dots the I. Gary is his fullback. There's the pitch to Bellard. He races to the outside. Touchdown, Knights.
Nice quick pitch right there. Get him out in space. And he just outruns him to the pylon. Bellard shows a little bit of speed there.
2nd touchdown of the night for Caden Bellard. As the Knights go up 35-0.
I tell you what, if you're a defensive coordinator, you just can't guess what LCA is going to run. You just don't know. It's so diverse. There's so many weapons, so many things you can do, and it's just a struggle for a defense.
36-0. Extra point is good. We'll be right back. Your KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford.
Hi, I'm Shane Broussard with Hope City Ford. I would like to invite you all to a free test drive. For those of you who have purchased from me in the past, you know that I pride myself on customer service. And for those of you that I have not met yet, I look forward to extending my excellent customer service to you. I offer competitive pricing and a buying experience that's second to none. So come out and visit me and let me show you the Hub City way.
Welcome back to Knight Field as Jude Fairchild gets ready to kick this one off once again. LCA 36-0. Fairchild with the kick. Inside the 10, and the returner falls out of bounds at the 5-yard line. That's where Parkview will take over on this drive.
Honestly, he's got to let that one go. The returner's got to not catch that one. You're too close to the sidelines. Maybe it goes out of bounds. Maybe it goes in the end zone. Either or, but you don't catch that.
7 Domingue was the returner, as he's been all night, making the mistake there.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good kick by Fairchild. I mean, it was good. He put it inside the 5, but it was possibly going to go out of bounds.
Now, that being said, you know, extra points were a little issue for us earlier this year, but, man, Fairchild, perfect tonight. And he had that, what ended up being the game-winning kick against Evangel 3 weeks ago. Been very consistent for the Knights. There's the give up the gut. Franklin brought down at the 13-yard line as Franklin nearly broke that one open.
Yeah, Tyler Cook, he just he kind of waits for him. When he sees him coming through the hole, he's got to get in there and make that tackle. You cannot wait.
Pistol formation again. Ball goes to Franklin up the gut. Franklin still going. He's out to the races. He's out past the 40, near midfield, out past the 30-yard line and brought down after a huge run.
Yeah, big run right here. Breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and then he shows his speed. But Allen just tracks him down.
Doubled their total yards.
So 59-yard run, that's more than the 56 total yards that Parkview had in the first half.
Yeah, and you can tell they came out at halftime and said, you know what? Let's just give the ball to number 4.
This time in the shotgun. Don't give it to him this time. Quarterback up the gut. Able to get about 5 on that one. Maybe 4. Jaden Arsenault on the tackle.
Yeah, that was a read play. Quarterback made the read and pulled the ball.
There's a flag on the play as we're going to see what that's about. It's going to back up Parkview. So it'll wipe that play off, and it'll back them up on the illegal shift. So again, if Parkview can score right here, they can delay this thing going to a running clock.
Yeah, they have not shown any chance of stopping the LCA offense so far.
There's the gift to Franklin. Nowhere to go this time as he is brought down near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good job by Caden Paul. Watch him come screaming off the edge at the linebacker position and just puts his helmet right on Franklin. Looks like we don't get quite to see that great play on the replay.
So 2nd and 14.
That's how you have to play, Franklin. You cannot settle your feet and wait for him. You have to go get him. And you have to make that gap small.
Again, 2nd and 14 for the Eagles. Domingue goes into motion. There's the gift to Franklin up the middle. He's still churning those legs. Gets down to the 30. It'll bring up 3rd and 11 for the Eagles.
Yeah, he had a nice little hole there. And, of course, once again, breaks the first tackle. It's a really good job by, who is that on the end? That's number 12, Caleb Simon. He doesn't make the play, but I tell you what, he takes on the kick-out block and really shoves the kick-out block back inside. Makes the hole very small for the linebackers to come and make a play.
Pistol formation, 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. There's the gift to Franklin again. Tries to get to the outside. Not much doing as he's able to get about 3 on the play. Brings up 4th and 8.
Yeah, and of course Joseph Adams, you know, when he gets those big paws on you, he kind of, people don't normally get away from him.
There you see the replay as he tried to cut to the outside, and Joseph Adams just converging on him.
Yeah, and that was Luke that made Franklin readjust his angle.
So we're going to get another field goal attempt by Higgins, this time from 45, as Parkview trying to get on the scoreboard here.
I'm not cheering for this one, though.
We know why.
60, 60's like record-breaking, right, or something. I don't know.
Well, there's the kick. It's up, and it is good. And not only did they score, but they also avoided, if the LCA scores on the next drive, getting to that 42. So they avoided that running clock for a little while longer. So that narrows the LCA lead to 33. So 36-3, LCA leading here midway through the third quarter. We're going to go ahead and keep it here.
And really, that drive was set up by that Franklin 59-yard run, which that run doubled their total yards for Parkview. Yeah, they're at 129 yards total with 110 rushing.
I will say this, if Franklin ends up getting 100 tonight, that is impressive considering how this defense has been smothering all night, except for that one main play.
Yeah, you cannot settle your feet in the hole with him. You better come and be ready to have some force behind you, because he's coming with a lot of force. It looks like he's picking up 3.8 yards per carry.
Well, that average definitely went up after that big run. There's the kick, and this one's going to be put into the end zone, and that'll be another touchback as LCA will start at its own 20-yard line.
Yeah, so let's see if Parkview Baptist can get a stop here. Hopefully not. Hopefully this LCA offense keeps on rolling. And, we talked earlier in the game about LCA maybe having some rust from being off so long. Well, they didn't.
No.
Not at all. They came out firing on all cylinders. The defense was on fire. The offense was on fire. They were ready to go tonight, so I credit the coaching staff of keeping them focused over these last 3 weeks.
It also helps when you can come back from a long layoff like that against a team that you're expected to win big against. There's the quick pass to the outside. That's Leday. Makes his man miss out past the 30. Babineau on the catch. My apologies, as Babineau does a fantastic job picking up that first down for the Knights.
It is difficult to decipher those two because they were 11 and 1.
Yeah.
And they have such great quickness and some speed. They just make people miss when they catch the ball.
18 yards on the catch by Babineau. This time, the pass out to August. Makes his man miss out past the 40. Still churning those legs. Hard to bring down and continues to stay on his feet.
Wow.
Finally knocked out of bounds. But did you see, as he's working his way, he literally was just working his way to get that first down.
Yeah, he was working hard right here. Good block by Babineau right there. And then look, he almost lost that ball.
Yeah, but he held on, and that extra effort got about 4 or 5 yards, and that's just what he needed to pick up that first down. So 1st and 10 for the Knights at the 49. Gary goes in the motion.
That was close.
Almost got the Eagles to jump off sides. There's the gift to Bellard on the right side. Bellard follows his block, turns it up, inside the 40, down to the 35. 1st and 10, Knights.
Let's go, Gavin. Put that thing in high gear, but he got out there, and there's nobody to block. Well, when you get out there and there's nobody to block, you just keep running. You don't stop. Good job, good job.
Hey, that was great heads up by Bellard as he was able to get on his back and push him forward.
Let him know, let's go.
16 yards on the run by Bellard. 3 receivers for the Knights. That's Allen. They're going to give it to him. Allen makes his man miss out past the 30. Down at about the 20-yard line, knocked out of bounds.
Great job. Was that considered a
that was a run
because he handed it off in the front? Right. Good block by Bellard on the outside, and Babineau, then August. Just such great downfield blocks, and of course, Allen, you give him a little space, man. He can take it to the house at any time.
15 yards on the run, and that's a great point, Diondi, about this offense. They're so unselfish. If they don't have the ball, they're always blocking for whoever does. There's no I in this team. It's just all about helping the other guy. There's the quick pass. That's Babineau inside the 15 as he got 5 on that catch.
Yeah, nice play right there. A little quick pass out, and August does a great job making the block on his man. Just good job, man. That was a little late on the defense.
So 2nd and 5 at the Parkview 15. Quick pass again. That's to Leday. Leday onto the outside, makes another man miss inside the 10. And inside the 5, it sets up 1st and goal for the Knights.
Yeah, great job. That's what I mean. See how his body moves? Like, the top of his body doesn't move. He makes a move, but, like, you can't really tell because his legs are going in a different direction.
12 yards on the catch.
Even Allen down there making a block downfield.
Ball now at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal for LCA.
Yeah, Wyatt Whitney and Braxton Gary are in. That's your goal line package.
I formation for the Knights. There's the give to Gary up the gut, and he's close.
Man, he was very close. He's within inside the 1. I had a feeling that was coming right there.
Here we see the replay right here. Gary just working it best he can on the inside, picks up about 2.5.
I would almost expect them to try to pop it to him again.
I hope they do give it to him again. Reward the big man. Oh, fumble. They were going to him.
He gave it to him.
He still handed it off to him.
He still gave it. That time, though, he lost yards, and he'll bring up a 3rd down from, was it the 3-yard line? Yeah. So he lost the 2.5 yards that he had picked up the play before. And they're going to bring him out this play.
Yeah, they're gonna run something different this time. You know, they tried to be like, hey, let's get him in the end zone.
Last time the Knights were in this area, they pitched it out to Bellard for a 5-yard touchdown. This time, Knights are in the shotgun. Walker, pass,
there it is.
Wide open, Wyatt Whitney, touchdown Knights. First touchdown of the season for Whitney.
Yeah, nice drag route. He's on the top side of your screen, and he runs all the way across. I'm sorry, he's on the bottom, and he just runs back across the end zone. And they just lose him in there. First touchdown of the season for Wyatt Whitney.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the first touchdown ever for an LCA tight end. I think that's what I was being told. First touchdown ever by a tight end for LCA? Of Wyatt's career. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
right.
Sterling Miller has touchdowns way back, but that might be the last. He might be the last tight end to have a touchdown. Sterling Miller back in 2013 or so, back when our first season of LHSA football.
All right, with that, LCA goes up 43-3. We'll be right back on your KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't settle for average. At Eagle Construction, we deliver world-class service with roofing, insulation, and even pest prevention that keeps your home safe and comfortable year-round. For over 12 years, the team at Eagle Construction has been trusted by homeowners across Acadiana. Call 437-303-8115 today or visit myeagleroofing.com. We are world-class service.
At Lafayette Christian.
And welcome back here to Lafayette Christian Academy as the Knights get another touchdown on the board and go up by 40 on Parkview. Here's the kick by Fairchild. Similar to the last one, they're going to let it go this time, and it goes out of bounds, and that'll put Parkview on its own 35.
Yeah, that one definitely went straight out of bounds. Going back to that touchdown play, it was a really fantastic route combination. He ran Draylen, who was on the outside, ran him on a slant route. They bubbled Babineau, bubbled him out, which held the cornerback on him. and the other backer's got to go inside with August, and then you just lose Whitney, who's probably on a linebacker coming across the back of the end zone. Fantastic route, great play call.
Whitney, only a sophomore, as he gets his first touchdown of the season for the Knights. Man goes into motion. They're going to give it to the running back, and he's got room to run. Does Franklin out past the 50. Cuts it inside, makes a man miss, and brought down at the 38-yard line.
Man, just a missed tackle on him, and I thought he should just keep running hard. He could have picked up another probably 10 yards, but I think he thought he could maybe take it to the house if he cut it back, but he just wasn't there. He lost his balance.
27 yards on the run by Franklin. Man goes into motion. They're going to give it to Franklin again, and he's out into the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Parkview.
Yeah, they found something they really like at Parkview right here. Whatever play they're running, it's working for them. It's just a trap play, basically.
Well, he definitely has over 100. Might be pushing almost 150 now. Makes the score 43-9 in favor of the Knights with the extra point pending. The kick is up, and it is good. As Parkview gets their first touchdown of the night, makes the score 43-10, still in favor of the Knights. We'll take this break. Your KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford.
At Lafayette Christian Academy, we're more than a school. We're a family. From preschool to high school, we nurture your child's academic and spiritual growth with a Christ-centered education. Our students excel in the classroom, thrive on the field, and grow in faith every day. With a strong foundation in Christian values, LCA prepares students to lead, serve, and succeed. Join the LCA family, where excellence and faith meet.
How about Notre Dame? And welcome back here to Knight Field as LCA gets ready to accept the kickoff. And it's a squib kick. Kind of surprising there, considering the last two kicks this kicker put into the end zone. But it's going to be a penalty on this play.
Yeah, a couple scores right here. Amite and Lafayette Renaissance, 6-6 in the third. Southside is up over Terrebonne, 36-22. Catholic of New Iberia over Bunkie right now in the third, 27-13. And then Notre Dame and LaSalle. Notre Dame's up in the third, 21-19.
Wow. And last I heard, Turlings was beating Bonneville 21-14 in a tight game there.
Yeah, and John Curtis is drumming St. Thomas More, 34-7.
Wow. How about St. Aug and Acadiana?
Turlings 28-14 over Bonneville in the third.
There's the kick after they backed it up 5 yards, and guess what? He's still going to put it into the end zone. That'll be a touchback as the Knights will take over at their own 20.
Wow, that's a good game right there. Acadiana St. Aug, 28-30. St. Aug's up.
You know, there were some people that thought St. Aug would drum Acadiana, but, you know, when you get into the playoffs against that Veer, man, that is an equalizer if the team happens to be more talented. And, you know, I don't know that St. Aug is more talented, but Veer is just difficult for other teams to handle. And Acadiana, you know, their second half of the year played so much better than the first half, and they've been gelling at the right time.
Yeah, let's see if LCA can get that touchdown back that the defense gave up on the possession before.
There's the give to Bellard. Not a whole lot of room to work with. As he just pushes the Powell, though, and gets about 5 yards. He was stopped for what would have been about a 1 yard gain, but he pushed that Powell for about 4 more yards.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody missed a block completely. Oh, okay. The fullback was supposed to pick him up, it looks like.
Hey,
That's
Gary
a rough
redeemed
block.
himself because he went back and pushed the pile behind Bellard, helped him get those 5 yards.
That's a really tough block for your fullback to make, though.
There's the give to Bellard again. Runs through that hole and gets to the 30, picks up enough for another LCA first down.
Yeah, well blocked by the left side of that offensive line. Lane Broussard and I think that's, is that Sontag? Yeah, Sontag. Sontag, 68.
Ball at the 31. 1st and 10, Knights. There's the give again. Nope, Walker going to keep it. Follows his blocks. Hurdles a man out past the 40. Runs over another man, and he's out at the 45.
Oh, wow. Great read right there, and then he shows his amazing athletic ability and the power he has, too.
There's the hurdle. And there's the shoulder.
I mean, he could just do it all, can't he?
Ball at the 45, 1st and 10 for the Knights.
Feels like LCA's just kind of slowing this down a little bit, not playing as fast.
There's the give to Bellard. Up the gut. Bellard, first down and more, makes his man miss. And just breaks through tacklers down inside the 20.
Watch what this offensive line on the left side does. Look how far they're driving them off the ball.
And then watch what Bellard does here, running through tacklers.
My goodness. I mean, when you don't get touched for 10 yards, that's some work by that offensive line.
38 yards on the run by Bellard as it gets LCA into the red zone once again. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter as the Knights are up by 33. Walker and Bellard in the backfield. Bellard goes out in motion.
No,
Bellard,
Walker.
excuse me, Walker goes out in motion. Bellard with the ball on the direct snap as he's inside the 10-yard line as he got about 9 on that one.
And once again, you give whoever we play next week some other play I got to worry about.
Just opening up the playbook here. Great vision, patience by Bellard there. 18 seconds and counting in this third quarter. As we get ready to go down to our sideline reporter, Reagan Miller. There's the pass. That's to Allen. Gets to the outside. That's his third of the night. Touchdown, Knights.
Fantastic block by Bellard, which springs the play. Watch him out here. And another touchdown pass on Walker. And Allen, you give him that much room, I mean, it's easy walking for him.
Third touchdown of the night for the 4-star Allen. As he has had a great night. As LCA going to motion into its extra point team and try to get this lead up to 40.
And hopefully that defense got down there, figured out what Parkview was doing to try to get something fixed.
There's the kick by Fairchild, up and good. And with that, LCA goes up 50-10 over the Parkview Baptist Eagles. We still got a little over 2 seconds to go here in this third quarter. We will go down to our sideline reporter, Reagan Miller, once the third quarter comes to an end.
But it'll be after this kickoff.
Yeah.
Unless the ball goes out of bounds or something, or touchback. This LCA offense has been completely unstoppable. The one time we didn't score on a possession was a fumble, like something you could tell we just really were not in sync on that possession.
Again, LCA will play the winner of Catholic of New Iberia and Bunkie. That game in Bunkie, but Catholic is up 27-13 over Bunkie. By the way, are they both the Panthers? I'm trying to remember, what's Bunkie's?
Or Bunkie, is Bunkie the Panthers?
Yes, they're both.
So they're the Battle of the Panthers tonight.
They're both big red.
They're both big red. There you go. There's the kick by Fairchild. Going to be, nope, dropped inside the 20. He picks it up, though, does the returner, and he is swarmed by the Knights.
Yeah, Michael Whitlock on the tackle there, number 87, one of your special team players.
And we're going to go down to
here into the third quarter, handling business as we expected. However, going into this fourth quarter, able to pull out some of these starters, save some of their legs for later in the playoffs. However, the energy, the effort, the excellence that's expected from the players doesn't drop. So we'll see how this fourth quarter goes. Maybe get some of these second string guys in to close out the rest of the game.
Thank you so much, Reagan. With that, we'll take this break. Your KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford.
I'm Ty with Acadiana Garage Doors. Do you have a back patio that you never use because it's just gross? Let us enclose that area with glass garage doors to add both valuable square footage and function to your home that can be used year-round. Call Acadiana Garage Doors today.
Our project at our home was a very large back patio, so adding the garage door allowed us to utilize a huge part of our house that we really weren't using before. The team from Acadiana Garage Doors had it done by the end of the day, and they're just awesome.
And welcome back here to Knight Field. Parkview Baptist 1st and 10. They're going to give it to Franklin again. Franklin gets it to about the 20-yard line, picks up 3 on that run, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Joseph Adams on the tackle here. He's getting double teamed. No, it wasn't Adams. It was
10.
That's Josh Wilson.
So 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. Pistol formation. Man goes into motion. That's Domingue. This time, though, they give it back to Franklin. Running with the aggression, but he's met.
That's Wilson again. We kind of hadn't seen him most of the game or called his number very much. He did a really nice job. Kind of fought off his blocker, shoved him back with it, the strength that he has. He's a junior, but this is the first time he plays football. Yeah, I think last time was junior high was when he played.
3rd and 5 for Parkview. Domingue goes in motion once again. They're going to fake the give and run the option with Domingue, but really the quarterback nowhere to go, and that's going to bring up 4th down as he lost 3 on the play.
Yeah, it looks like he's calling out the punt team to go in.
So Luke Green on the tackle.
It looks like it was Luke and 56 and 40 Ryland. 56, that's Braylon Lemaire. Did a great job just shutting that play down. They put Cade Vaillant in at returner.
Here's the kick. It's another good one. Going to get past the 50 into LCA territory and go out at about the 46. So the Knights will take over just inside their own territory. LCA can get a score right here and get this into a running clock situation. And get ready for next week against the winner of Catholic of New Iberia and Bunkie.
Yeah, it looks like they're in the third quarter with about 2 minutes to go, and Catholic is up 27-13. And looks like I think Catholic has the ball right now.
Got some other scores here for you.
41-13.
Wait, it's 41?
That's not right. Okay,
No.
somebody's got the wrong score. We're watching the live stream. Looks like 27-13. The score stream had 41, so I think somebody misinputted something.
Shotgun for the Knights. Starters still in right now. There's the give to Bellard. Up the middle. Inside the 50. As he was able to get 5 on that play. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, this offensive line has gotten stronger and stronger as the night goes. They're just kind of wearing down this Parkview defense. You can see the bubbles that they're getting to give Bellard into.
Yeah, the defenders don't look like they're enjoying themselves too much. You kind of see how they're kind of pulling back a little bit from the contact. There's the pass. That's Lede. Makes a move. He's still up on his feet and brought down at the 40-yard line. He picks up a 1st down for LCA.
Nice job, Gavin. I'm sure Coach talked to him on the sidelines. Watch him, number 78. He gets in the hole and he keeps moving his feet. Makes a good block. on a little quick guy. Nice run, man, by Leday.
Beautiful.
Or was that
downfield
Babineau
block.
who ran it? Leday.
8 yards on the play by Leday. Man goes into motion. That's Babineau. He's running the option. They're going to throw it back to him. Babineau's got some room. Makes his man miss with a cut to the inside. He's on to the outside to the races. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Knights.
Wow. Nice RPO. Quarterbacks makes a really nice throw on the run. And Leday, Babineau makes a great move and just springs it. Just shows his speed to the end zone. And that puts LCA up by 46.
Right? The running clock has been achieved. Jude Fairchild on to kick the extra point once again. The kick is up, and it is good. As LCA goes up 57-10 over the Eagles. We'll be right back on your KVNTV Game of the Week, driven by Mendoza Ford.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Let our expert team craft a custom commercial that showcases what you do best. KVNTV, where your business shines. Contact us today to start your commercial journey. KVNTV, let's make something great together.
That's 6.
And welcome back here to Knight Field as LCA goes up 57-10, and running clock has been achieved, and the clock will go into motion once the ball is kicked off here, as we're just inside 9 minutes and actually going to go into motion now.
Yep, and that's 6 touchdowns for Walker tonight. Great night by him, over 300 yards passing. Spread the ball around. Bellard's got 2 touchdowns. Allen's got 3. Draylen's got 1. And
Chase
Babineau's got a touchdown.
Oh, the returner out past the 40-yard line and brought down at the 42.
Landon Prudhomme makes the tackle to save that touchdown.
There is a flag near where the tackle was made.
Wasn't 34?
And there's a face
34.
mask. Looks like they're going to call the face mask on Prudhomme. But hey, he saved the touchdown on that one. I mean, you kind of take it.
Yeah, I definitely will take that.
Yep. They just made it official, face mask. But again, I'd give Prudhomme credit for making the tackle because he was off to the races if he breaks that one.
Yeah, coverage kind of broke down in that play. It was well blocked by Parkview.
So that'll put the ball on the LCA 44-yard line, easily the best starting position, field position for the Eagles all night. Man goes into motion. That's Domingue. They're going to give it to Franklin, who works the outside. Goes airborne and is brought down at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Cairns Veo, which he's done a great job all season. Josh Wilson out there. That's your defensive end.
So there's a snap and the give to Franklin. He gets a first down, and we're cracking up because the wrong score was given on the over the stadium announcer to about the Catholic game, but it's 27-13 Catholic.
Yeah, Josh Wilson, Luke Green in on the tackle there, but I mean, I tell you what, Franklin was still running hard, and you know this offensive front for Parkview Baptist, they're loaded with seniors up front. Most of their skill players are all underclassmen.
Quarterback keeps it this time and not much room to run with it as he is brought down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think that was Caleb Simon in on that tackle and Caden Paul. You know, this LCA defense, they rally to the ball so hard. Like they play to the whistle, every single one of them.
Inside 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. as LCA will move on to the quarterfinals. Remember, the quarterfinals is where LCA bowed out last year, giving up a 17-point lead to Dunham on the road and falling in the fourth quarter to the Tigers. There's the hit in the backfield.
Caleb Simon just does he's had a great night tonight. He just makes the read on this play, and you're just going to see him come fly. Look at him, read and come. Franklin can't make a move if you close the gap, right?
Took his legs right out from under him. 3rd and 11 for the Eagles. But yeah, LCA will be the team hosting this year, not having to travel in the quarters.
Or the semis.
Or the semis. The road to the Dome goes through Lafayette. That's Franklin in motion. He's out at receiver. They're going to throw it to him in the middle. He's brought down after about a 5-yard catch.
That was a nice play design, nice play call. Put Franklin out in motion and let him run her out. I would want number 4 on some DBs at any day, right?
Yeah. You know those other receivers got to be like, man, we want to catch 2, 4th and 6.
Well, they got to get open, and the quarterback has to have time.
Yeah. So 4th and 6, timeout by Parkview. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. So 5:20 to go, and with the timeout, it does stop the clock. So not in the running clock situation at the moment. Go try and get some more scores for you.
Yeah, so LRCH is up 12-6 over Amit right now. See if we can get any other ones. They're probably in the fourth quarter also.
That would be such a huge win for the Tigers of Lafayette Renaissance over a storied program in a meet. If they can hold on in that one.
And, of course, Catholic of New Iberia is over Bunkie right now. It looks like 31 or 33? 34.
34-13?
Yeah, 34-13 it looks like. And it looks like Bunkie has the ball.
And, you know, keep in mind now Bunkie is a running team. So
that could be a problem.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're in the fourth quarter, about 8 minutes to go.
All right, here back to our game. Parkview 4th and 6. Quarterback sacked in the backfield.
This is why they haven't thrown the ball. Like, you're going to be in trouble. That's Joseph Adams with the sack. Like, and look, they even keep Franklin in the block, but it doesn't matter.
And he picks up his block to his credit. But
yeah, he does. But
you had four other Knights come in there and
converge. The guard or the
converge.
tackle just could. I mean, Adams just hand swiped him, and he was on the quarterback before he could hit his drop.
So inside 5 minutes running clock, and LCA can just run this thing out.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the some of the second string. Yeah, Aiden Welch is in at quarterback. Nope. Running back, right. Sorry. So that's
Kaiser White.
Kaiser White at quarterback. Aiden Welch was the running back, second string running back.
So White and Welch in the backfield. Quick pass to the outside. Good move by, good spin move there by Vaillant as he gets it out past the 45. At the 46 is where he was brought down. Watch this replay. Cade Vaillant with the move to the inside, then the spin move.
Nice blocking by 26 and 21. Yeah, Austin Romero and Breland Briscoe really sprung that to allow him to even make that move.
So 1st and 10 for the Knights, less than 4 minutes to go. There's the give to Welsh. Good run there. About 5, maybe 6. No, 5 on the run. Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Knights.
Yeah, Aiden Welch, nice backup running back, comes in and can get some pick up some yards. You know, he's a first-team All-State baseball player in last year, so you know he's a senior this year. So he's going to get ready for baseball after this season's over.
Man goes in the motion. That's Vaillant. Quarterback keeps it. White up the middle. Out past the 40. He fumbles. Knights fall on it, though, and it'll be a first down for LCA.
Yeah, nice read right here. Well blocked up. Very well blocked by this offensive line. Got to hang on to that ball, though, White.
Fortunately for him, his teammate had his back, and LCA keeps possession.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go, 2:30. LCA's not in any kind of rush. They're just kind of.
There's the give to Welsh, right side of the line. Picks up about 1 on that one. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, he stopped his feet. He's got to keep his feet moving. Like he's trying to. I don't think he's the kind of running back that needs to dance. He danced in the hole. He needs to like just go.
So they gave him 2 on that run, brings up 2nd and 8. Vaillant goes in the motion. Gave it to Welsh, right side of the line. Kept his feet moving on that one, gets inside the 40.
Yeah, much better job. He kind of hits the hole and just kind of keeps pushing. You know, there wasn't really a hole to really go through.
Yeah, maybe got like a half a yard on that one.
Yeah, backside picked them up, slowed them down.
So 3rd and 8. We approach a minute to go here in the game. LCA won't have to snap it till a minute left.
Doesn't matter. After this play, put it up.
There's the snap. White keeps it inside the 35. What a great run by White as he gets the first down and inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, really nice run. Well blocked. And it looks like LCA is going to be playing Catholic of New Iberia next week because they're up 41-13 in the 4th. It might be like 5 minutes or so to go. So that looks like that game's kind of out of hand for Bunkie. They've had a really nice season.
There you go. Catholic holds on, and we will get them next week here at Knight Field. Could it be a foreshadowing to district play in the future?
Yeah, you know, that's
so.
supposed to be our, that's kind of the.
Might be our new district mate next year.
Next year, yes, indeed.
Not official, but
it's being worked on, and that's the latest. There's our seniors right there on the field tonight. I guess yeah, that's all seniors. See, even when he dances, only his lower body moves.
That was Jace Babineau. Of course, he had a touchdown catch tonight as the Knights lit up the scoreboard 57-10 over Parkview Baptist. And we're going to wait until Reagan Miller, our sideline reporter, gets with Coach Chop on the sideline.
Yeah, let me give props to Marquise Franklin, who had like about 182 rushing yards tonight. And Parkview, and a touchdown. Parkview only had 206 total. So he was their whole offense tonight. 24 yards passing, and he caught the pass. Yeah.
So again, next week, we will be at home against Catholic of New Iberia in the quarters. And we will go down to the sideline as soon as Reagan is able to track down Coach Chop.
Yeah, so I saw there was Northlake and Dunham.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't heard that score.
A lot of people said Northlake could pull something off.
Dunham's killing them.
Oh, they are? Okay, never mind.
And then the other one in the bottom of our bracket.
Newman is killing Bernard.
Newman's killing Bernard. So Newman, Dunham. That could, if we take care of business at Catholic next week, it could be a rematch of Dunham and LCA.
Except this time in the semis.
Yep.
All right.
And on our field.
We're going to go down to the sideline. We've got
Here with
Reagan
Coach
Miller.
Chop. Coach Chop, homecoming festivities. Really a 2-week break. They came, they got the job done. What are some thoughts on tonight's game?
I'm excited for our kids. You know, everybody said they have a good running game, which they did, and they showed it in the second half, but our kids fought so hard. You know, I think Braden Allen hold them to a field goal shows a lot about what this team is. And we did a great job battling tonight. You know, circumstances aren't always ideal, sitting for 21 days. That was never going to be an excuse. Sure. We were never going to come out and be flat, and we didn't. I mean, we hung 57 points on a really, really good team.
That's awesome. It looks like Catholic No Iberia is probably going to be who we're facing next week, according to the scores and some things we're looking into. What are some thoughts on that, on some matchups we have next week?
Man, you got to come here. It's a championship caliber team, whether it's them or Bunkie. You know, two really good programs that do a lot of good stuff. But I promise you, our kids will be Thanksgiving football.
Come on, baby. Enjoy the win, Coach. Thank you.
Night train's rolling.
Yes, sir. Back to you guys.
That's what you want to be playing during Thanksgiving week, and that's what will happen as we will take on the Catholic of New Iberia Panthers next week here at Knight Field. For Diondi, Lessard, for the whole crew here with KVNTV, I'm Brandon Comeaux. We'll talk to you next week.
Hey, it's Danielle Mendoza. Welcome to Mendoza Ford, where cars